Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the MagicalButter Podcast.
Magical Butter Radio Show. It's a beautiful, what is it, Thursday?
It is a Thursday. It's a new place, a new time, but we're here.
We're here. We usually come to you guys live every Tuesday afternoon. We have a very special broadcast today. It's a beautiful Thursday afternoon. It's the Magical Butter Radio Show.
The MagicalButter Radio Show, the MagicalButter Podcast, like it's everything and all things.
And people can go, I mean, they're checking us out right now, either live on Twitch, we're coming to you on Facebook, YouTube. We also want to direct you over to the iTunes network. You can check us out on our podcast, Magical Butter Radio Show.
On iTunes. You can go to the iTunes app, your iTunes store, the podcast app, and search for Magical Butter.
Yeah, give us a good rating, some comments, maybe write a review or two.
Write some comments on the show, ratings, all that jazz. So that's awesome that we are a real iTunes podcast now.
We're a real radio show, and a real radio show would be nothing without a host and a production crew. My man to the right side, Dirty Dalton.
What in the house?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, dog. I'm glad we're here. To my left, he just turned 31, but he's still having fun. He's spun and he ain't even done. King Wook, Mr. Chris Whitenut.
What up, what up? Thank you so much, Dalton. And you know, it's a very special afternoon, nice, lovely Thursday. Let's bring on our co-host that's coming on today, all the way from somewhere, John Jacob.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Skating in.
Skating on in. What up, dog?
Crazy C. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let me pop up my dooski over here. Check this out. Check this out.
Whoa.
Woo.
Whoa.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking
Little
about.
heel flips. Heel flips.
Mama said you'll put an eye out.
I've actually been here since the 420 show.
You never left.
No, yeah, I've been sleeping in the casket. I figured it'd save some time. I'm gonna be there eventually anyway. Am I right, guys? Come on.
We all will be, you know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
That's why it's good to have around. It reminds you.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
why. Yeah, you want to have as much fun as you can at all times because at any moment you could be in that big green casket.
you know what is a scary reminder of that is your birthday.
Oh yeah.
It's like you realize, wow, 31 years ago, this was the day I was born.
One more spin around the sun until I don't think
It was
you see
just
anymore.
Chris's birthday. It was Saturday or what day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday was the official day.
Yeah, it was a somber start. Don't think negative, folks. Every day we're getting closer to the next realm. Within 1 minute of a podcast, we're just talking about.
Hey, we're all gonna
There's
die.
something else out there.
Look at the casket because you're gonna be there one day.
I like
yeah,
to
just the
imagine
darkest.
that, you know, time goes down the road, and that's the only casket you end up with, and you have to be buried in that, and people are like, what is that? Like, why is it bright green?
We're going to turn it into a race car eventually.
Ooh.
That's the goal.
Soapbox car?
Yeah, we'll put some axles and some dope wheels and
Yes.
maybe some kind of propulsion system.
I like that a lot.
Oh, I like
Alright.
that.
Yeah, okay.
Probably be in a parade with
We
that
could
thing,
build
you know?
that.
And the goal will be safety, because when you're in a casket race car,
Right.
you
It's
don't
one of
want
those
to become in
reminders.
a casket
Yeah, it's like,
race
don't
car.
drink and drive, or instead of a Lamborghini, you're going to be driving a pine box 6 feet below the earth. Yeah, the only place you're driving is the highway to hell.
Man.
Because you're gonna die. Yeah, they should be more intense with PSA commercials, right?
Totally.
Get
No,
to the point.
You
Over
remember the
in,
old splatter on the windshield gag?
Oh no, what was
They
that
haven't
one?
done that one in a while.
What was
Be
that?
like, Susie and Cindy are talking while driving and playing on the radio.
Oh my God.
It just shows like
Oh,
the
Lord.
big old blood splatter.
That's great. But have
Yeah.
you seen the one where the guy's in the hospital and he goes, I just had a couple beers, I just had a couple beers. And then they all stop and they go, oh, he just had a couple beers. And like the girl on the hospital table sits up and is like, oh, it's just a couple beers. And then the commercial's like, a couple beers is too many beers. Like it doesn't, you know, because he was trying to justify like, oops, she's dead, but I had one hit. Is it a big
It
deal?
was only 2 beers.
It's not my
like-
fault.
No,
Yeah.
you
I have
gotta
affluenza. I don't know any better.
you gotta take heed to some of
They're
those.
automobiles. You could die and be completely sober in a car.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
the scary thing because cars are so powerful, you know, horse-powerful, I guess, for some reason. They're still using that. Yeah, in case you got 300 horses, you can replace that for this Mustang.
I think car ads are gonna start marketing as like, rhino powered, you know, like
Oh, sure.
how many
rhino power does it have?
Lion power.
Yeah, how many RPs is it though? Yeah.
Yeah, how many RPs?
So you guys are wondering
3.
what we're doing here. I got goggles on. We got a coffee machine in front of us.
We got our boy
this
John
crazy
Jacobs.
guy,
What's
John
up,
Jacobs
everybody?
here.
I got a man bun. They can hear it through the radio.
Woo! And
So John Jacobs you're a comedian?
I'm a comedian. I'm a news anchor. Also, good.
What the name of your news company?
Tampa News Force.
Nice.
Tampa News
Tampa
Force.
News Force. You can see all our videos. We recently did a Crime Finders edition, which was where we would drive around at 2 a.m. until we saw cop lights, and then we'd go up and just figure out whatever was going on.
yeah, hey, what's going on? We're live on the scene right now.
we
News
caught
Force.
a guy getting arrested because he got in a fight with brass knuckles at a nightclub.
Oh, shit.
And while we're like trying to interview this guy with the cops, these like drunk kids walk by, and they look just like us, which is the painful part. And they start heckling me, and they're like, "What are you even doing? What are you guys doing? It's messed up. Stop that." And we're like, "We're just talking to him. It's news. Give me a break." Yeah, you know, I'm doing a Seinfeld impression basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he's like, "Fucked up." I mean, sorry to say that language, but it was very severe. What was going on? So then we chased those kids down like 4 blocks, and we were like, "Why were you so mean to us?" They were like, "Because, you know, you shouldn't film people if they don't want to." And we said, "We're not gonna film people if they don't want to." They said, "Then stop then." And that's the end of the episode, pretty much.
And that's the end.
Pretty much, but yeah, so we're out there finding
Tampa
crimes.
News Force.
Tampa News Force.
Tampa News
We
Force.
caught a guy
Get in on
stealing
the
a gun
action.
on camera at the gun show. That was wild.
Do you guys try to
Wow.
ever cover like positive stories in the news? Because I know that's something that mainstream media sometimes lacks on.
Sure.
Uh-oh, we
Yeah,
got a
what's up?
little call. So
Oh.
we got my boy Ganj father. He's hitting me up. Let me catch a quick call. Make sure everything's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Brian, what's up?
That's our 3 o'clock caller. That's Wing King.
Okay, who's
Out in
Wing
Las
King?
Vegas.
Oh, wow.
They were just
Well,
out
we're
at the
live right
Cannabis
now.
Cup.
Oh,
On the
cool.
radio.
And Wing King came in
Yep.
and did a
But,
whole
what's-
infused chocolate booth. He's also got a
Okay.
CBD infused restaurant
Okay,
out
wow.
in Vegas. So you can go in there. There's probably 100
Check
different
that
things
out.
on the menu.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll be talking to you more about that and showing you some
Yeah.
clips and things like
That's
that.
how I
from the
know
restaurant,
you're
but-
cool guys, because I see your phone ring and I see the name's Wing King. I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy's.
So
this
that's-
guy knows everybody.
That's my man Wing King, Chef Brian Peace, the Ganj father, straight out of beautiful Las Vegas. We're going to be having him live on the air with us in an hour. We're going to Skype in. He was just
Yep.
checking in,
Cool.
making sure everything's square. And I just was out at the High Times Cannabis Cup in Santa Rosa, California. We had my man Wing King out there with us, helping us out, and sent me back with some of this delicious THC infused scissor. All right.
Oh, wow.
Mango flavored. So
As if scissor doesn't do enough for you.
As if
well,
scissor doesn't
it's,
do enough.
it's clean. It's clean lean. They call it. There's no
Clean your lean,
pharmaceuticals.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna be tipping on 4.4s, do it clean.
So we'll mix some of that up, pull it up
Yeah,
later.
we got to do our fat coffee.
Let's do that. So let's.
like I like to start out the morning with a cup of coffee. Like we were talking about it earlier, like other countries and things. Like Americans love coffee, and
Right,
it's a
right.
big thing in the office setting.
Yeah.
Like when you're in an office, you tend to
'Cause,
drink
yeah,
a lot of coffee.
People need, motivation and pick up for the day. you know?
Yeah.
They got to go, I don't want to do this, but then you get a shot to your heart and you're like, I guess I got to move around or I'm going to have a heart attack.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
started
right.
we started hearing about this several years ago. First, bodybuilders and athletes were talking about it, and then, just people in general going into the workplace. They're looking for a healthy boost of energy in the morning, and
Yeah, we're all trying to get our little boost on. You
Yeah.
need a little pep in your step sometimes.
So
yeah,
we-
we need something.
and we want to.
We're talking
Be
about
safe and
bulletproof
responsible.
coffee today, guys. We're making fat coffee. That's medicated coffee with a scoop of some infused coconut oil or grass-fed butter, or both.
grass-fed.
And my man Dalton set us up proper here. With,
Yeah, we
with
got the whole coffee kit.
You're like a little barista.
Like
here.
a little barista.
Barista.
Well, I love coffee so much. I'm like, I can really stand behind this bit. Like, I can put something together for this whole
I
piece.
like
so-
that the milk's in the beakers and stuff.
Yeah,
It's very
yeah, we got
scientific.
our beakers of milk, and like I went with a few different milks. So this coffee here focuses on fats, and during tomorrow's show, I'm going to be talking to you all about fats because I'm going to be cooking a big fatty
People are going to
steak.
shame your coffee.
They're going
Stop
to
fat shaming my coffee.
They're fat shaming my coffee. We've got heavy cream to add to our coffee.
If you make fun of flat earthers, is that flat shaming?
Oh,
Flat shaming?
That's a thing.
Come on, get the thing.
That's definitely
Hit
a
the
thing.
thing.
flat shaming.
Flat shaming.
We got some white chocolate liqueur. We have a stick of magical butter.
Yummy.
And then we've got a little bowl of Chef Leather's blanched butter
Ooh,
in there.
what's
That's
blanch mean?
blanched. He did a chlorophyll wash
What?
on the trim that he made the butter out
Isn't
of.
that the thing you know Cosby uses?
No, chloroform. This is a chlorophyll
So
wash,
basically,
Okay.
he
which
takes
is the green
herbs,
material in plants.
He boils
Okay.
them in water ahead of time, and then immediately takes those boiled herbs and dunks them into ice water.
Dunks.
Yep, dunk it.
You'll
and
do that with a lot of your vegetables.
Tears the backboard down.
And it's gonna remove a lot of that chlorophyll and harsh plant flavor, but
Okay.
retain all the cannabinoids and healthy
Right.
parts.
So like on a basic level, plants are good for you, right?
Definitely.
Like
Yeah.
vegetables and all. Yeah, you know, it seems like anything that comes from the earth, if you just ingest it right, seems to be good for you.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, and
The
you
dirt
can
diet, folks.
even-
Nothing but dirt.
Butter's good for you and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Yeah, it's animal fats.
Especially magical butter.
Magical butter's really good for you.
Magical butter's the best kind.
But I heard somebody say the other day, like, oh, butter, like, watch how much butter you're using, like, it's bad. It's like, no, butter's actually not bad for you. What's bad for you is like margarine that's
Sure.
like made out of canola oil and
Right.
things
The
like
fake
that.
stuff,
The
yeah.
fake stuff.
Fake stuff
is what
is
you have
never
to
as
watch
good
out
as
for.
real
Vegan
stuff.
vegan butter is bad. So if you hear people say vegan butter, stay away from that stuff. But they say that the saturated fats in grass-fed butters slows the absorption of caffeine. So when you're adding this butter to your coffee, you know, the caffeine is what's giving you your energy, and it's going to last for several hours instead of like a spike and then a crash.
It's almost like a time release.
Did you say grass-fed butter?
Yeah, so grass-fed butter it's not what you think it is. They're not feeding the cows cannabis.
Okay.
However, I think that's a great idea. Basically, the cows are free range and they sustain off of a natural grass-based diet.
Right.
They're not eating like
I like when we hear
soy and all the other
And corn,
Right.
GMO corn is a big thing that's fed to a lot of the natural beef cows.
Livestock.
So we're
yeah.
saying none of that.
None of that. You want to
Good.
watch out how much GMO
Good.
corn you're feeding the cow.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Kids
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Check your cow's feed tonight.
Yep.
There's too GMO corn. But yeah, I like, you know, that phrase like grass-fed beef and stuff. It's like I like that we're so concerned with our food.
You should.
know,
It's
people
important.
don't- yeah.
We're starting to learn that not only our food is important, but also
The way we grow our food.
the environment that our food is
Yeah.
grown in.
It's almost like everything's important.
It's all crucial. It's all relevant.
It's almost like we should be good to the earth.
Be conscious of what we're doing. And one thing that we're conscious of around here, we got this Keurig machine, and you guys may be familiar with these little coffee deals. They sell these preloaded pods, right, that are plastic with the
Ooh.
foil, and
Have
you know
kids vaped those yet?
they have vape pods like that. Yeah,
But have they vaped? Like, has anybody Tide Podded a K-cup pod?
I don't know.
I love coffee so much,
Well,
I'm
let's-
down to try it.
Yeah.
Like-
But
Bring it out.
we stopped using those disposable ones, and we got these reusable ones in a way to sort of help do our little part here and save the environment. So these are refillable.
you got to try to reduce plastic usage.
Your carbon footprint.
Yeah, your carbon
Yeah.
footprint,
Make it
primarily with
small.
plastics.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, my carbon footprint looks like a flamingo. It's just one. It's very small.
There we go.
You get
good.
what I'm saying.
So we're gonna load up our pod here, and I'm gonna brew my man Dalton a nice fresh cup
Yeah.
of coffee here.
Yes.
I'll let you put whatever in there. We also have some Magical Butter chocolate up there. We've got some of our white chocolate
Ooh.
because I noticed if you throw a few little chunks of chocolate in the bottom of your coffee, when you get towards the end, you got a nice little sweet treat sitting there.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with
There's
that.
also some buttermilk up there. That's high in fat. So there's all kinds of
Buttermilk,
things.
all kinds of stuff.
Buttermilk, butter.
Right. So,
Let's,
so butter in the coffee, it messes with the.
It's so it helps
Changes.
your mental clarity. They say.
But like I'm saying, chemically, what is that? Why is it that butter in coffee does this chemical reaction?
It's the fats in the coffee and how your brain reacts to them.
Okay.
Is what I would say is like animal fats and things that are high in fat go straight to your brain. They don't get stored like sugars or processed things would get stored.
all right,
They-
so
Why do
we
they go to
got.
our brain?
Thanks, Kenny.
Why do they go to our brain?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always just heard fat goes to your brain,
Right, right.
Like, and that sounded great to me.
So
Fat goes
the
to your
fat
brain.
in the butter
So
is
people go, you fathead.
it's slowing the absorption of the caffeine. So it's instead of you taking a cup of coffee and immediately spiking
Yeah.
and being all
But I'm
energetic,
saying why? Why does it do that?
metabolism and other. Do you know why?
Why?
No, I'm saying the butter.
Probably
thing.
just the way
Like, how did we
the
figure that
fat,
out?
the oil molecule is. It just burns.
It's slow.
burns
It's
different than
interesting.
because a carbohydrate's
Yeah, I like
a thing, a
chemical
lipid's a thing,
reactions.
like a protein's a thing, and like
Yeah,
the
my-
lipids tend to burn.
My grandmother worked for the American Chemical Society in D.C. I worked there for a summer intern. What's up?
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very interesting how, you know, chemical reactions can pretty much create anything. And I like the idea that everything's natural. Like even a cell phone and a laptop, people go, oh, it's not natural, but everything in it came from the earth. We just refined it in a certain way.
It's gold and silicone.
Exactly.
And
yeah, it's just man's input on it. We bashed it with a hammer a few times. Now we got pouring on our phone.
We heated it up to a certain temperature. Now we can watch images from outer space.
Yeah, I'm playing Mario Kart.
So I
tilted. You know.
I put a couple tablespoons of some infused butter there.
Okay, so there was some infused butter, some of Chef Leather's infused blanch butter.
That's right.
Is that what you used?
Some sugar, and I'm mixing this all around.
And don't forget a little bit of number 3 right there.
A little bit of heavy cream there.
Yummy.
Nice.
All right, so this is going to be just for my man.
Makes me want
A
to do a
nice fat
kickball.
coffee. Beautiful, man.
And I'm going to brew one more cup for myself here.
Cheers to you.
We know
It
that
almost looks green a little bit.
John
Like it has a
Jacobs,
green
do you like
tint to it.
coffee?
I'm not a coffee drinker, folks. I know, surprising. You're going by his energetic, charismatic personality. We'd assume he's on drugs at all times. But no uppers for me, because I used to be a cocaine addict. And my heart is very fragile, so any sort of uppers now puts me into a full-on panic attack. So, you know, that's God's way of saying you don't need any of that.
God's plan.
God's plan.
God's
So
plan.
do you...
There's a lot of heartbeats that are irregular, and you should get that checked out. Yeah.
Do you find that cannabis helps with you, you know, staying away from uppers and things like that?
Yeah, I'd say cannabis is definitely a good, it's a good thing that it kind of slows down, it just, you know, it makes everything feel more, you know, more relaxed, more natural, more comfortable. It's kind of like a 3-hour time machine at a time sometimes. We're like, you know, there's a lot of tasks we got to do sometimes that aren't as exciting. I do a lot of video editing on the computer.
Right.
If I have a little cannabis, those 3 hours seem like 1 hour, and it's not as tedious to do, you know, boring labor.
It just sort of flies by, right?
Yeah.
Schatz will tell you the same story. He does a lot of editing, and is
Exactly.
like, "Hey, can we smoke?"
Yeah, I mean, there's literally never been a scenario, it seems like, where
So I'm going
a
to
little
add
bit
some of this
has-
medicated butter right
know,
into our coffee.
Everybody's different.
Yep.
Everybody's different. There's no singular truth to how you should live.
And I don't like sugar or
Everything in
cream in my
moderation,
coffee.
right?
Yeah, everything in
yeah.
moderation. Trinidad James actually said that on TV, and then they never put him back on TV, which was hilarious.
Huh.
They were like, "Whoa, Trinidad James,
Yeah, that's
you
a little
talk about
forward."
doing drugs, not telling them not to die." Yeah, it's so funny how all negative messages are the ones that become the most popular in culture, especially music.
You ready to get rid of our barista booth?
Yep, so
Sorry, Ron.
that's
I'll
it from
float it out of here.
Starbucks, from Magical Butter here.
That's the Magical Butter barista booth.
Yep.
Magical Butter Barista Booth.
So we just brewed
Triple
some
B. Big baller brand.
fresh coffee there, bulletproof style. We got medicated magical butter in it. Me and my boy Dalton are sipping it up. We got.
Have you
John
tasted your
Jacobs.
butter coffee yet?
I'm letting it cool for a
You're letting it
moment.
cool?
I don't wanna
It tastes
burn.
delicious. Like, I can see the way the butter's mixed in there. It's kind of got it like a greenish hue to it.
This
It's
is like probably
tasty and delicious.
gonna be one of the most creamiest, delicious cups of coffee I've ever had.
Yeah, you already know.
I had one of Chef Brandon's bulletproof coffees when he was here, and it worked. Like
It tastes
I
like
want to
a-
say it gave you a little kick in the.
Tastes like a
kick in the
liquid
behind.
brownie.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, you know that's probably how I'm gonna refer to
A
it.
liquid brownie.
They say that this is going to be excellent fuel if you sip some bulletproof coffee before you work out, or if you're going to do something that's mentally intensive like study or read. It helps you think faster. It's going to help your body lose weight. It'll suppress your hunger. And if you are an athlete or going to work out, it's going to help you work out a little bit harder. So ditch your carb-heavy breakfast. Start your day with some fat for fuel, right?
Do you eat much breakfast? Are you a breakfast guy?
I don't really eat breakfast. No.
Yeah, I eat whenever I wake up, you know. But yeah, the food-wise, it really just depends on whatever, you know, you can afford that week. So, but yeah, today, you know, because I knew I had to drive out here, some eggs, bacon, and some fruit, you know.
Fruits,
And
essential.
then Uncrustables, one of those Smucker's PB&J things, you know.
Okay, those are
Yeah,
good.
yeah, those are
Yeah.
good. You don't have to do anything. You just let it sit.
And they don't have crust.
No crust.
You
They're
can
already-
just put it in your pocket and take it with
Oh,
you, pretty
yeah.
much. Like those
They
don't
got rid
go anywhere.
they got rid of the worst part, crust.
And for all you people who don't like coffee, like my man John Jacobs, he's not into the coffee thing. You could also add coconut oil or grass-fed butter to your hot tea, so your green teas, you know, your Earl Greys, Earl Stone Greys.
You can just
you know,
eat the butter straight
straight
up.
up,
Eat your
put it on
coconut
your
oil.
pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mix it in with your oatmeal.
We're talking everything
spread
you
it
can
on your
put butter
toast.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, bread. You know, burgers.
No, we're talking about like starting your day.
A steak.
You could also
burgers.
add it to like a smoothie. Just
Your protein smoothie in the morning.
Yeah,
a lot of people do their.
It's easy to
their
integrate
pre-workouts.
into your daily habit, right?
Yes.
If you start your day with a cup of coffee or a smoothie or a full balanced breakfast,
End your day with it too.
add your butter to it.
Middle of your day with it.
End your day with it
Any moment at all
all day.
that you want to
all the
enjoy
time.
life, let's say. Let's just put it as broad as that.
So John, you're a news anchor. You're doing some editing. You're telling us about what's up with these videos, bro. I've been seeing some of them pop up on my timeline. You got these viral videos out there. Maybe we could sample.
Well, yeah, viral is a very generous word. If I break double digits, I'm going, we did good, guys. Party. Yeah, no, I've been cranking content for like 8 years, ever since I was like a freshman in college and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I just love, because as a comic, I just like making funny content at all times and videos. I had a passion for that. And I get a local comics involved, and we just do random topics, and we have green screen at the house with studio lights. So it's pretty dope, and we have good equipment, and we've had a good time messing around. And yeah, since I was like a little kid, I was always making videos. But yeah, TampaNewsForce.com, you can check them all out, or just my YouTube, John Jacobs. But yeah.
Well, you got people right now in the building watching from New Zealand,
Minnesota,
Oi. Glasgow, Scotland,
Kiwis.
Kentucky,
Scotland, what's good?
Fargo, Cleveland,
Fargo, North Dakota,
Cleveland, Ohio. We
Cleveland rocks.
shout
Carey.
out to Tommy Chong sharing our video out. We got
Chong.
people in from Maine,
What's up, man?
Boston, South Georgia. We're talking Georgia in America and also Georgia in Africa.
Wow.
Georgia's what's up.
All right, so let's check out this little video called Macaroni. It's a short one, and
Yes.
we'll see what we think about it.
Yeah, let me know what you think. Put a little butter in me, baby. Let me get hot and sexy for you. Put a little butter in me, baby. Let me get hot and sexy. I was baking. Oh man.
I love that.
So that one's called Macaron, and as you can see, the chorus there was "Put a little butter in me."
I mean, it
Put
fits.
a little magical butter in me.
It's appropriate. We might have to do the remix.
Yeah, you guys might definitely need to do a remix.
Make it a little bit more heady.
Yeah, let's make it a little more heady.
Take the same exact video, just everybody super spun the entire time.
Hey, we'll drop a link to that in the comments section. Make sure you guys go give it a like or a follow. Subscribe to my man John Jacobs on YouTube.
John Jacobs.
It's called Macaroni. He's talking about putting butter in the noodles and all that stuff. So mixing it up.
That noise, yeah. Just, you know, we all like butter in our macaroni. That's worth a song.
That noise is just.
That noise.
Oh, it's so natural.
Pleasurable, yeah.
It's oddly satisfying.
It's sexual. It's very sexual.
Yeah, I heard if it don't sound like mac and cheese, something's wrong.
If it don't sound like mac and cheese, she got a disease. I don't know. I'm working on my closers.
All right, guys. So, LOL, we're live right now. This is our podcast, Magical Butter Radio Show, hanging out in the Magical Butter Studios on a beautiful Thursday. We've got a crazy week ahead of us. We just had a crazy week fly by. It's like time is just flowing.
I can't believe it's Thursday already. I mean, doing a radio show on a Thursday, I don't know what day it is anymore. I've given up.
It feels wacky.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
What do you got going on this weekend, bro?
This weekend, I'm doing a show Saturday at Pegasus Lounge on Florida Avenue. It's a new venue. It moved from Busch Gardens area. Now it's over there. It's bigger. It's nicer. It's beautiful lights and fog machine in there. But yeah, comedy show, me and my other TNF anchor, Josh Santos, is on it. Shannon Kelly's hosting it. Richard Jimenez is on it from NPR. So there's a whole star-studded cast of folks who are going to be on this show Saturday. But,
Excellent.
yeah, so that's Saturday. I ran a show last night and Tuesday. Got nothing going on tomorrow, so gonna sleep in the casket for probably 16 more hours, and then, figure it out from there.
Yeah, you'll be
ready.
fresh and recharged after
gotta
that.
be recharged. Yeah, maybe, put a little butter in my tea when we get that.
How often do you make mother effing macaroni?
Maybe a couple times a month.
Yeah.
3 times a month.
Yeah.
Because it's a hearty carbs.
It's like a nice side dish, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something you can handle, Like, at this point, I'm just going for food that doesn't make me feel awful afterwards, Which is what you kind of realized all fast food was. I was eating McDonald's my whole life. It wasn't until like a few years ago I was like, I think this hurts.
Yeah.
It's not until you stop. It doesn't start hurting you when you eat it.
Yeah, all
Like,
of
if you
a sudden,
don't
yeah.
stop, then you won't notice you have a problem.
Yeah, man. But, people's bodies metabolize it. Chad Ochocinco eats that stuff all the time. And, he's a star somewhere.
Knowing is half the battle, and diet is everything. So
Yes.
that's good to know.
Garbage in, garbage out.
That's right.
You get out what you put in.
If you didn't know about it, would it still affect you negatively? It's almost like the tree falls in the woods. And
If you didn't know about what?
If you didn't know that fast food was bad for you, if you're like, it's food, it's fine.
Well, I think,
Does it affect you
definitely. Because I start, you feel sickly.
If you believe fast food's good for you,
Right.
then
Well,
you might be
it's a
sickly
maybe.
to begin with.
I think,
Right.
I think the
Well,
thing
Donald Trump, he eats McDonald's not to get poisoned. That's the greatest thing
I
I've
heard
ever
he was going to rename it to McDonald Trump.
Oh, McDonald Trump. That's genius.
The one
Golden
thing that you
nudge.
got to realize is, like, how can they afford to serve food that cheap? Like, it can't be good.
$1.99.
Yeah,
Can't
for
be
10
quality.
nuggets? Are you
$1
kidding me?
for a sandwich, like
They
what-
charge
what-
you as much for a soda.
I mean, it's not quality.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. It's like, how can anybody complain? They're like, this is garbage food. It's like, all right, you know how hard it is to make a burger out of, like, okay, you got to grow the wheat. You got to,
And
get
they sell it for
cucumbers into
$1.
pickles. Yeah, you got to raise a cow, kill it.
Yeah,
You
get the
gotta
milk out
grow
of
it.
it.
Yeah, you have
turn
to
it
do
into
so
cheese.
much.
Yeah.
And you're getting it for $1.30, and you're like, this is garbage. Well, you get what you pay for.
That's 100% true.
Here at Magical Butter, we try to encourage people to start your own garden, start growing some healthy stuff, and feel good about what you put into yourself.
Cook your own food, eat at less restaurants, eat at less chain restaurants.
Cook your own.
Just go into the store, you can get like a whole meal for $7 or so if you do it the right way.
Do a little meal prep, cook for the whole week, and save a fortune.
I really just see food as food groups. Every day I'm like, all right, carbs, protein, fruit, vegetables. If I can get all 4 of those, twice a day, I'm probably fine. I don't care how. I'm just eating raw vegetables. No, nothing on it.
We're here with nutritionalist John Jacobs.
Yeah, I pull the carrots right out of the dirt and swallow them whole like a duck.
There might be some benefits to that.
There probably are.
To be honest with you, like
There's a lot of biomes.
The shamans, when they pick the wild mushrooms out in the jungle, they don't want you to dust the dirt off. You're supposed to eat it with the dirt. There's something about the dirt connected to the mushroom.
Is this?
I can't make that up.
Was this a personal experience?
Pharmacopoeia, dog.
That's great. Yeah, I like that. Don't run. It's perfect the way it is. Put it in there.
Yeah.
Little dirt never hurt.
There's a good and the evil, and there's evil and the good.
There's probably
yin-yang,
good dirt and bad dirt, right? There's like dirt that you find organically in the earth that's like probably not as bad as like the dirt that you would find on a subway floor in New York City.
Those would be 2 different kinds of dirt.
Totally different dirt.
Yeah.
Right.
So jungle dirt, I'm cool with.
City dirt.
City
probably
jungle
not so.
dirt is probably
Yeah,
like
no.
the worst kind.
Well, I mean, yeah. When it comes down to all dirt, is what, just like sand and rocks and
I don't know.
whatever.
Yeah, detritus. Yeah, it's like leaves that have broken down and stuff like that.
Yeah, and you need a little poison inside to build a immune system. These bubble children, they get sick when they go play soccer because they never went outside before.
Yeah.
So go suck rocks, kids.
Whoa,
Wherever
easy.
you find them.
Just don't chew on them.
You gotta stay
rocks.
dirty, folks.
Yeah, stay dirty, my friends.
Stay dirty.
I don't always
Out
eat
there.
dirt, but when I do, it's jungle dirt.
You heard it here, nutritionalist John
Yeah,
Jacobs.
the least interesting.
I
man
have
in the
heard
world.
benefits into eating clay. There's different types of clay you can
Whoa.
eat in small
I'm
amounts.
not buying that.
And it's,
Eating
you don't
dirt
have
is
to
like
buy
a
it.
pregnant woman thing.
Really?
Yeah, like back in like the olden times and times where like things and nutrients weren't
When you had
so.
nothing else.
Yeah, when you had nothing else,
Yeah.
like you get those pregnancy cravings and they only be eating fistfuls of dirt. Dirt shakes.
That's why kids were tougher before.
They're a lot
Built
tougher.
on
Mama
dirt.
ate a lot of dirt.
Built dirt tough.
That could be a Chevy commercial.
Yeah. Ford.
Grew
Is
up
it Ford or
eating
Chevy?
dirt.
That's built Ford tough.
Yeah, built Ford. Too.
Yeah, Chevy, built Ford tough. That'd be weird.
So what's up? I mean, you're
Dennis
a
Lin.
comedian. How do you feel about memes?
How do I feel about memes? Well, at first I hated them more than that. Well, I loved the original ones that were like the angry wolf and like the awkward penguin, and when there was like 6 memes, you know, that was tolerable and, you know, containable. But now a lot of people just express their feel. When I get texts from people, I'm like, how'd you feel about this? And they just send a meme. I'm like, dude, use your words. You know what I mean? Like, memes are cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah.
People just reply with a GIF nowadays.
Exactly. I'm
Right.
like, you know, yeah, they're funny. You can never avoid them. Some are amazing, but it's cheap comedy. It's like hack jokes, you know? It's easy, but some people are creative. It's a full spectrum. I can't hate it, but I do.
It's funny. It's kind of cool, but I know what you mean. It is sort of like an
It
easy
waters
way
down
out.
comedy a
It
little
does.
bit. It makes everybody think they're a genius if they can go viral with a stupid thing, and they go, I'm a comic. Didn't you see my meme?
And we start
I
talking
said it on
in
the
memes.
internet.
Yeah, and
Like,
then they get booked at the Improv and they sell out a show because they have a big following. That's
Based
actually
on
what
their
happening.
memes?
Yeah, there's a lot of social media stars who tour comedy clubs and they sell out, but they do one night only, and they're not funny. And it's really weird, like kind of more crowd question, back and forth shows. But yeah, that model doesn't last. They basically get exposed as non-performers. But, you know, it's sustainable for a year or two. As long as you got 1 million+ followers, you can do whatever you want. Right, folks? Now watch me pull my thing out on
You are crazy.
Cut to bars.
They were talking about how influencers, like you just said it.
I love that
If you
word,
got a
yeah.
million followers, you can do what you want. But not necessarily true. But there is a lot of power there.
Sure.
And brands are looking for these people.
Remember when influence was a dirty word? They used to go, stay above the influence.
Right.
Influence was bad. Influence, it used to be subtle in movies as product placement, you know, to try to, but now it's just a kid on the beach going, yo, look at my 6-pack abs, and here's a Capri Sun banana boat burst. Go buy that. And that's like their whole job, you know what I mean? They're like, all right, I'm going to go back to my beachfront mansion. It's fun being a hot 13-year-old.
Yeah. I'm glad my
I'm gonna
parents had nice
strangle you.
cars.
If I see any of your social media kids on the streets, I'm strangling you to, you know, as a joke, because I'm just joking. You
Watch
know?
out, Supreme Patty.
I love Supreme Patty. I can't even
Patty's
hate on
the
him
bomb,
because he
dude.
squeezes the stuff into his eyes. It's just so unnecessarily
Ridiculous,
Yeah,
right?
self-infliction pain, but you know, it's coming from a good place. Positive people like that are good people. Shrimp gang.
Yeah.
I
Hashtag
know
little dick gang.
one meme that's been very popular lately, or for several years rather, is the crying Jordan meme.
Oh boy.
Michael Jordan crying.
Which I know hurts him so bad because he's like the most private
He's
ego
so-
guy.
He's so cool, man. He's one of my heroes, but I
Oh,
still
yeah.
can't help but laugh at that meme. And
Totally.
they impose his face on everybody in the game. You
Everybody
know, and,
is sad.
and it's pretty funny. But they're starting to say that the new meme that's going to potentially replace the Jordan crying meme is the LeBron James crying meme.
Right, the LeBron freaking out at J.R. Smith.
And that Michael Jordan meme came from his 2009 Basketball Hall of Fame induction speech.
I know.
Is when he
How funny.
started crying.
The one moment he's ever allowed to be vulnerable, they hold it against him for the rest of his life.
Forever, yeah.
Which is perfect, too. But,
Michael Jordan, you mean the guy from the crying meme?
Yeah, exactly. They don't even know he plays basketball. Dude, I'm from D.C. I saw him play for the Wizards when I was a kid. Yeah, speaking of crying memes, yeah, you're looking at the
Kim Kardashian crying. There's also this new one, Mark Zuckerberg when he was drinking the water.
Oh, that's good.
he
looking
looked
like
all,
an alien?
He looks all weird. And so then now they're taking Mark Zuckerberg and they're making him into Thick Zuckerberg.
Thick Zuckerberg.
And they're giving him thighs. And then
Whoa,
a
that's hilarious.
nice rump.
Have you
That's
seen
good.
the Zuckerberg ribs and brisket?
Oh, when he's
He's at his
live.
barbecue. Hi, yeah, we're just here doing our ribs and brisket. And somebody did a super
I
cut
liked
of it.
the live stream with Mark Zuckerberg. It gave an inside look at what it's like in Facebook's backyard. You know, he's
Live
like,
stream? Which thing?
he sat there and grilled out some barbecue with
Oh,
his
cool.
homies.
Really? I didn't see that. I
But,
saw him at the
he's
Congress
like, this is
thing,
what live stream's all about.
where they were
guys."
like, so yeah, do you sell info? And he's like, no. So fake. Yeah, he doesn't eat. He doesn't eat food. But
I like the one where Drake is constantly falling down an up escalator.
I don't think I've seen that.
Let's see here.
But, you know, I'm intrigued. Oh,
This is
wow.
your
Just the
barbecue
picture
Zuckerberg.
of Mark Zuckerberg barbecue.
We are live from my backyard.
Jesus
where
Christ.
I am smoking a brisket and some ribs. I'm making meats now. Smoking these meats here. Smoking. It's smoking. So I'm the
Poor Zuckerberg.
Oh, poor
Now,
Zucky.
shout out to Mark. Thank you for this
Thank
beautiful
you, Mark.
platform.
He's shutting us all down. We're dead
He's
tonight.
like, you think it's funny?
You think it's funny?
I'm gonna make a Dirty Dalton meme.
You have to be careful how many times you say Zuckerberg
Yeah.
in a
Live
period of time
Oh,
because,
yeah.
he'll show up.
Go Zuck yourself. Yeah.
He knocks on your door.
Yeah, that was definitely filmed in the Magical Butter Studios. That
No,
was-
it wasn't.
We got him and he just kept saying ribs and brisket.
Ribs and brisket.
Ribs and
Smoking.
brisket.
It's
Yeah.
smoking, y'all. Yeah, he learned, you know, 4
Hey,
words.
if you're looking to get a Magical Butter machine, go to MagicalButter.com. We got all kinds of deals and sales. If you're looking to try to win a Magical Butter machine, share this video out right now. If you're watching on
Share it.
Facebook or YouTube, you could hit it up on Twitch.
Guys, do it.
Twitter,
You won't.
Instagram, holler at us.
You won't do it. Whatever.
If you're on Twitch, hit us with some bits, y'all. We want to see those little them emotes pop
Show
up.
me your bits.
So we
I'll
got
give you beads.
we got all kinds of people in the house.
Yeah,
Mad
people
love.
saying
Yeah,
what's
Mad
up.
love all our Twitchers out
Maybach
there.
Diamonds. Follow me.
Yeah, so what's up with that Maybach Diamonds?
Still Maybach. Yep. Maybach
you out here
Diamonds.
inspiring a revolution.
I am, and the thing too is, which kills me, Maybach Diamonds. I made that when I was, I don't know, 20 or something, because they forced me to. And it's been 8 years, but then yeah, years later, Lorde comes out with her song "Royal," has the word Maybach Diamonds in her song.
Oh man,
Maybach Diamonds. I'm going, come on. How can that not be?
she's talking to you.
She's talking to me.
Yeah,
The influence is real.
yeah.
Whether it was secondhand or subconscious, I invented Maybach Diamonds. Give me my money! But yeah, you know, it was just the 2 most luxurious things I could think of at the time. My PlayStation name is Ferrari Diamonds.
What about Maybach macaroni? Maybach-aroni.
Oh man.
Is that coming
I
soon?
was Maybach. So, yeah, that's coming.
Some motherfucking Maybach-aroni. You're in a Maybach eating macaroni.
Dude, well, that's the goal, I think. Yeah, if I ever get a Maybach one day, my life will be fulfilled. So
That's a
you know,
car,
you
right?
rich Scotland,
It's like the best
South
Mercedes
Georgian
ever.
folks out there.
You don't know what a
Oh, see the guy?
Maybach is?
Glass
heard
gal,
of it.
I see ya. Come on.
It's like a Bentley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently my aunt sent me an article that said people who got them were getting this thing called simulator syndrome, where they were getting sick in the cars because it rides so smoothly and is so airtight, it feels like you're sitting in a simulator. It doesn't even feel like a real car.
Yeah, it is
So,
a trip.
yeah, talk about too much of a good thing. That's hilarious. Your perfect car is imperfection. It's
Perfect car's freaking your brain
Yeah,
out.
It's just so soft. I never want
Yeah,
to leave.
it's gonna be like VR, dude. Once that's the thing. Once we perfect VR, we're like in such early stages. Once it's just 2 contact lenses and you lay down in the
Shout out to
sleeping bag.
Larry Ackland. He's been making cannabis butter for 50 years in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, Nova
Man.
Scotia.
Do you think people are going to be watching VR podcasts and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They
There'll
would
be a
just be
camera.
computers.
Yeah, they'll be
sitting
looking
here,
at you.
yeah.
We need
Yeah.
to film
Wow.
in that fashion.
In that
soon.
format, yeah.
Yeah, they'll pretend to touch you and stuff.
Yeah. We can put 3D cameras throughout the play. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah, everybody's
Come to you
wearing
soon.
3D
Virtual
cameras.
reality, 3D experience.
Join
what-
us.
What happens when they can interact with you? Oh man,
I think
it's-
full body suits
Oh,
with
like-
sensors. And
Like
then when they
everybody
touch you,
in the
you'll feel
room
it.
popped up like a little hologram.
Yeah, holograms just popping up everywhere.
Yeah, your crowd would be like a hologram crowd.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, how do I turn this thing
Shows
off?
will get more aggressive. People just all be running on stage and ghost attacking me. Guys, sit
You're
down.
just
Come on.
swatting them off.
Yeah, get away from me. Yeah, hopefully it'll all be automated. Yeah, that'll be the real fun shows if you can VR the stand-up in. Then I'm saying really risky stuff. Yeah, what are you gonna do to me? I'm in a costume, I'm not even a real
So
person.
you are we allowed to say this? Do you use cannabis, right? A little bit.
I use it.
You have.
Oh, I use it all the time.
When was the first time you tried cannabis?
I'd say probably 14. Maybe.
And I'm just gonna ask a random question. How was the first time you used it? Was it like a smoked form? Did you roll it up?
It was a smoked form.
Did you make a pipe or something?
Yeah, actually, I don't remember. It might have been a little joint. It might have been out of a pipe, but it was so long ago, I don't remember.
Because there's a new article that just came out in Forbes, and the statistics are out. There's more and more people, stoner MacGyvers they're calling them, but people are making pipes and bongs out of all kinds of household items.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah, like the half-baked guy, yeah, the scene, yeah.
So I was just pretty interesting. I know that when I was younger, I was more inclined to making something than, because I wasn't able to just go out and buy like a pipe or something.
Like the apple.
Yeah, the old
With a
apple
pen or
trick.
something.
I like the beer can trick.
Sure, beer can, but then people were like, you know, you're smoking like aluminum or whatever.
Yeah, better than a foil pipe, I
Yeah,
say.
foil's the best,
Because the
yeah.
foil pipes are tough, too.
I would just heat up a broken light bulb and then huff it.
And
Is
just,
that
yeah,
bad?
right through the top.
No, that's
like-
no good.
Is that no good?
They say the majority of people who are making their homemade contraptions are utilizing either 2-liter bottles or water bottles.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
the
first time I ever smoked
waterfalls.
was out of a water bottle.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
yeah, those are perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
the plastic.
And,
You put the little tip right in the top.
Sure.
Aluminum foil ranks very high on the material list.
That's
Even
gotta
like
be
a
bad,
metal
though.
pen top, if you can find a metal pen.
Oh, yeah, wow.
That works
yeah,
for the
pens were
bulbous,
good.
too.
Yeah, you could just pull the pen part out of a pen and choose the cap. Yeah, just it's its own thing. Yeah, the apple one was my favorite because you'd eat it after.
So yeah, that's
got
a
a
good
snack
point.
now.
Is eating, or a lot of these are disposable throwaway items. So like when people first start smoking, they're trying to really cover their tracks. They don't want too many people to know. So
They go, throw it!
a homemade pipe is perfect because right when you're done with your session, you could throw it away and hide all the
like it never
Because
even
there
happened.
are some people that would only smoke probably on a weekend.
Once
or
a
something
month.
like that. Some people might only smoke once a week.
Weekend
Wow, like,
warriors,
I don't,
yes. Yeah, you know,
don't know a
to
single one
each
of
their
you, but-
own, you know? Yeah, do whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah, some people, it's Louis C.K. put it best when he said, don't tell anybody. No, but Louis C.K. Put it best when he said, don't do drugs because then when you do, you can enjoy them.
So,
you know.
people use
I thought it was
throwaway.
good to wait. Yeah, waiting to be 20 or so before starting to experiment.
They
with
say after
drugs
25
is a good place.
is ideal.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm 25 and I think I'm done.
Oh my God, yeah, wait till you're 25. What do
Yeah.
I do till then?
Study
Hang out
hard.
with my friends?
Study hard and
I don't
work out.
study
and
ever.
Eat right. So beyond just garbage and recycled items, people are also using other smoking mechanisms like fruits and vegetables. So you mentioned an apple.
Yes.
Apples are real popular.
Yeah.
Here at Magical Butter, we made one out of a pumpkin at Halloween time.
That's a big one.
They say that
Yeah,
the
the pumpkin bong was a cool one.
yeah. The second most popular fruit to use is a melon.
Ooh.
And I think that would taste pretty well.
Never even thought
Followed by pears. So pears are
I've
similar
never
to
seen a
apples.
melon pipe.
I know.
Never.
We should make one.
We should
Yeah.
make one.
Yeah.
Open the casket.
Also
Make 'em-
carrots.
Somebody grab a melon.
Carrots are a popular.
Carrots.
Smoking out of a
Yep.
carrot.
Interesting. I've
And
seen the
then
carrot flutes.
cucumbers and squash also made the list.
Okay.
So
Smoking out of a cucumber.
Out of a squash, it was just like, we're not eating this thing. Yeah, cucumber.
and the statistics are out. I mean, mainly the people who are making homemade smoking devices are usually in between the age of 18 to 24. So
Make
younger
over 500K
people.
a year. Yep.
No. Once you become an adult, you usually, inherit or collect a nice piece that's at
You've
the
got
home.
a pipe by that point. I
Yeah.
even know older friends that smoke, and it's like every old man has this little pipe. Some
Yeah.
even still have the little screw-on lid.
Sure,
If you have
sure,
the pipe with a little screw-on piece, like, hey, you want to hit my pipe, man?
That's good.
And they've just got weed that they've turned over a couple times in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no bueno.
So
That's
like,
fun to res.
The
What are-
resi, yeah. You want a resi hit?
Yeah. You want to try to stuff this black tar into the musket? And yeah.
what are some of the reasons that would motivate you to make your own pipe, bro? Like,
You're in a hurry. You don't have the materials around you. It's easy sometimes. You don't want to leave any trace that you were having a great time. There's a lot of good reasons.
maybe you're too young to buy a real one.
Yeah,
Too
which is
broke.
messed up.
You're too broke. You can't afford to
Yeah,
buy a piece of
You
glass.
can get a bowl
Exactly.
for $4.95
Yeah,
at your head
gas
shop. The little
station.
basic one. Yeah,
Yeah.
gas station.
But that's the thing, those tiny ones, it's so close to your face. It's like I'm lighting my eyes on fire trying to smoke this.
It keeps your eyebrows in line.
I think it's just a scheme to kill poor people.
Some people would even make pipes out of crazy stuff just for fun, right? Like,
Well, yeah,
sure.
like 50% of people say that like in a pinch or if they need a pipe is when they ended up making a pipe, and the second at 34% is just for fun. And like I can say that's the 2 times I've had to make pipes is either for fun, like wow, hey, the good old gravity bong.
Yeah.
Y'all remember gravity bongs? Like if you're chilling out by
Bucket
the
of
pool
water.
all day, a bucket of water in the garage, like hey, let's take big old rips and make this gram last all night long.
Yeah, and it's through water. It's healthy. Good.
Yeah.
Filtered through.
Yeah, the
H2O.
2-liter bottle can't hurt anything, right?
and then steam rollers out of the paper towel rolls.
Right.
Those are,
With,
you know.
what was it? The Tide sheets stuffed in there. You blow through.
Oh,
them.
that's the sploof for blowing it out.
Sploof. Never heard that term before. That's good.
My uncle's not necessarily mechanically inclined, and one of the first pipes we made, like we just raided his tools and like found out the little like socket pieces and things we
Nice.
needed, and I was like, I know he ain't gonna miss them. Like he doesn't know how to take stuff apart. Like,
perfect.
why does he even have this?
So, speaking of Stoner MacGyvers, the original Stoner MacGyver, aka Master Bong. Shout out to Master Bong.
Master Bong. What a good name.
We
You get a job with that.
we had him in the
Master
studio
Bong.
a couple weeks ago, and Master Bong is most famous for making pipes and bongs out of pretty much anything you can imagine. I mean, he
I
did a
saw him making one
Starburst
out of a
one.
tree earlier online. He like cut down a tree and then drilled some holes in it and
I
everything.
think he
and
did
made
that
it.
out of
hilarious.
the stalk of a marijuana plant. Like it was,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
just any tree. It was like a cannabis stem.
It was a big old
Doesn't
stem.
get more pure
Yeah.
than that.
So we got a video that's coming out real soon of Master Bong, and he's actually making a gummy pipe in the Magical Butter studio. So he used some of our silicone molds. We made some medicated gummies, and then he turned it into an actual smokable pipe.
It's amazing.
And it says here we're gonna actually maybe debut the video.
Yeah, we have the video ready to
God.
cue. I'm waiting for the voice in the sky to give us.
We're going to circle back in the show now.
We're gonna circle back at the end of the show on that one. Says the
So if you could come here 1 sec.
says the Schatzberg in the sky, and I'm
This guy needs assistance.
being called to
Dirty
the
dogs.
back.
Uh-oh.
So-
God needs you.
Technical error.
God needs another
Technical
angel
error.
in heaven.
John Jacobs, Dean Smith says that the man bun has got to go.
You think so? Yeah, here's the thing. It's kind of like a man bun mullet right now. It looks like a squid called the calamari, But yeah, when it's out, it looks insane.
Wild.
They call me Teen Einstein. But yeah, no, this is for a role I'm playing, Bum Number 3. It's a POV I'm shooting, coming out soon. Listen, I'm not gay. I shoot gay porn. What kind you shoot? POV. Does that make me gay if I shoot POV? Dalton's gone for 1 minute, completely off the rails.
We're way off the rails.
Oh, man.
I got my little desktop drum set. We got John Jacobs in the house.
What's up, guys?
We're live in the Magical Butter studio.
I like when you'd hear guys, they make fun of long hair. They go, what do you got, long hair so your boyfriend can pull on it while he's banging you? I'm like, well, I never thought about that, but I'll let him know tonight when we're going at it. Hey, pull my hair from the back. This guy gives me a good idea.
That is so funny.
Zing! I'm gonna try to shoot my hairband at the camera like they do on Weekend Update and like Letterman and shit.
Woo! That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So we're going to show that Master Bong video at the end of the show for you guys, for your viewing pleasure. 3D printers.
Oh my God.
What's up with it?
Jeez, dude, that's where the future is. What's
It's
gonna
amazing,
happen is
right?
we're all gonna live in, decent places, houses, apartments, and we're just gonna have a 3D printer in the center of the house, and it'll make anything you want. You download food, you know what I mean? You'll download a PlayStation, and then when you don't pay your bills, the 3D printer will shut off. And then if the 3D printer breaks, there'll be a robot that shows up to your house to fix the 3D printer. Those are the only animatronics we're gonna need, a 3D printer and a robot that fixes 3D printers.
It's nuts. They're building homes. They're
Yeah.
building guns, toys.
Yeah, everything.
I saw a 3D printed blunt roller this weekend in Cannabis Cup.
And the thing is, they're able to put in different, synthetic materials now, like gels and stuff. So yeah, they can literally make like meats. you
Yeah,
know?
I heard they're 3D printing steak and,
Yeah,
and
give me a break.
3D printing organs.
Yeah.
And now we just saw a news story. They can actually 3D print cannabis.
No.
Yes.
You're going to be able to 3D print cannabis.
It says,
Oh, boy.
according to the University of Glasgow's School of Chemistry, they explain that drugs on demand can be created
DOD.
anywhere in the world using a chemical digital code and a 3D printer.
So you're saying I can 3D print like ecstasy or acid?
Pretty much anything. So active components
Anything.
of compounds like drugs are complex molecules. Examples of complex molecules include amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, which in turn are required for animal cells.
Right.
So it says that
So we can 3D print babies. So in the future, rich kids are going to be sitting in their
Pretty
mansions
much.
when their parents are gone, 3D printing vaginas, and then having sex with them, and then deleting them before they get home. Chop them up, put them in the garbage disposal. Is that too much for the podcast?
probably too much. It's much more complicated than that. To create a complex molecule like a plant cell, you need hundreds of constituent cannabinoids and aromatic oils like terpenes, and they can all be created with a 3D printer.
Terpenes, kids. We're
Terps.
gonna 3D print terps.
Terp Talk. I don't even
Welcome
know.
back to Terp Talk, y'all.
I don't even know how my plug walk.
Welcome back to Turpentine Magazine. What was it? That's not even the right word. I already forgot it.
And so this is all scary stuff. Like,
Very, yes.
why would this be more efficient than just growing a plant from a seed?
Because then you never have to go outside. They want us to be like the fat people in Wall-E. and
Yeah,
sit
I was
in
gonna say
chairs.
that, the
Yeah.
Wall-E thing.
Yeah, they just want us to sit, and then, they'll inject you with nutrients.
Check out our
or
new
whatever.
website, 3dterps.com.
3dterps.org. It's a non-prof, bro.
We're making jokes, but this is stuff that they're really talking about.
Yeah,
And
it's real, and it's only a matter of time before we're gonna be using VR, and we're gonna just be 3D printing whatever, and we're never going outside ever again. So it was nice knowing you guys.
this is all Star Trek conversations. 3D printing cannabis is still just science fiction, but give it another generation or two, and
Sure.
I won't be
Oh
surprised.
yeah, it's gonna be fun when I'm so happy that we got in before the internet existed, just so we have that memory,
Of what it was like before.
Yeah, because kids. Oh yeah, dude. Like when the Wi-Fi goes out in the future, there's gonna be riots in the streets. Like people are gonna kill each other within minutes. if
Wi-Fi
there's no
riots.
Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi-riots.com. This is when the Wi-Fi goes out and the
then-
knives come out.
There's going to be a whole marketing campaign against it, like, why
Oh,
fight
yeah. Why fight?
over Wi-Fi?
Oh my God. We're already seeing into the future.
So I would have to say that plant-derived cannabinoids are far more valuable and more
Yes.
desirable than synthetic cannabinoids.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. I'm happy you said it before me. You took the words right out of my 3D printed mouth.
Dirty 3D Dalton.
I'm
Double
back.
D Dalton.
What are we 3D printing?
Dude, so we're talking about, we've heard about, they're 3D printing toys and tools and weapons and homes and organs and food, and now they're talking
The
about
3D printed buildings are cool. I kind of like those. Like,
I think that's good. And I mean, you've seen like the drones that have like built stuff too, right? Like
a drone with a little nozzle and it just.
Well, no, I've seen like the flying drones that just place bricks down one on top of another. So it's
Okay.
like, yeah, bricklaying will
You could
be
just send
robots
one up
too.
in the mountains, like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey, I'll need a place to stay when I
Yeah.
go hiking.
Yeah, I want a house
just
built
send
in
drones
2
out there
days.
to build it.
Yeah, because the house building one right now, where it's just in the middle and then it builds the house.
Hey,
on
they're
it,
all
they-
saying that you look way better without the girl bun. Don't do that anymore.
Well, I usually just do the girl bun when I'm driving my car because it blows in the wind, and also it is very provoking. When I'm doing the news stuff, sometimes I wear the man bun when I go to events because I know people are just gonna be like, "What?" I don't know what it is, but if you have any sort of conflicting look that's not normal, people are like, "Change or I'll kill you." But yeah, it's okay, folks. I don't normally do the man bun. I call it a boy bun because I haven't had my bar mitzvah yet.
Were you in a boy band?
No.
You tried out for one.
Well, a boy band's been in me, if you know what I mean. We're having a good time. But yeah, I'm gonna get another one of these and go, take the Patriots to the Super Bowl, if you know what I mean.
All right, cool. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
catch up with John
Go
Jacobs in a
Pats!
few. We're gonna be doing a live interview here in a few with our boy Wing King.
With our boy Wing
from
King.
Las Vegas, Nevada. He's got a special restaurant out there. It's called Wing King Infuse, and as far as I know, it's the only restaurant in the country that offers its full menu infused with CBD.
Its entire menu, and this is no menu to be taken lightly. Like if there was a Wing King LV here in our town, I think that's where I'd have to be every Sunday eating. Like I don't think I'd go to any restaurant that I go to now because it has everything. The menu was full. There's 100 different sauces, like 100 different sauces. And it's all CBD infused.
CBD infused. You walk in there feeling funny. You walk out feeling even better. You're going to have inflammation, overall wellness. CBDs are great for so many things.
I couldn't believe just like what a nice time it made everybody have. Like, so we went down to Wing King's and he gave us a full spread. We on camera, we were doing a diners, drives in and dives style thing. And we had Wing King do us a whole spread, and everybody, the whole team sat around the table pigging out. And then we just had a great time afterwards. We were all smiling, laughing. I know me and Schatzberg went shopping, and we were just like having a fun old time together. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Good times.
Yeah, you gotta love Wing King's LV. If you're in Las Vegas, that's I'd say the place to go. There's a lot of cool things to do in Vegas, but Wing King LV's is something you've never experienced.
We'll hear a little bit about what my man Brian's got going on out there.
I'm gonna steal your wire too,
Yeah,
by the way.
let's tune in. Get ready for this
to
call.
tune in to
We're gonna call
Mr.
him
King.
just in a few minutes here. Sorry, buddy.
You got me all tangled up in your wires. Oh man, that's an E-class. That's an E-class knot you got going on right there.
Yeah, so cool. We got cords and wires. The Ganj father, Brian Peace, Wing King, he competed in the High Times Cannabis Cup, top cannabis chef competition. A couple of years ago, Magical Butter, we hosted that event, and Brian really excelled in this competition. I can't say enough about his delivery, his presentation, very smooth, calm delivery. His last name is Peace for a reason. And this man is a patient, and he's an all-star in the kitchen. He's changing people's lives, using the Magical Butter machines in his kitchen as well to create not only infused sauces, but butters, oils, and even infused syrups. So he's got medicated syrups that he creates in the machine, and we're going to be highlighting those in a little while at the end of the show. We're going to be pulling up some mango, THC infused lean.
Yummy.
This is the Wing King lean.
Lean back.
Call him Lean King.
Lean King, Wing King.
We caught up with Wing King this past weekend in Santa Rosa at the High Times Cannabis Cup. Magical Butter took over the Super VIP experience.
Oh, Super VIP.
Super VIP.
How does it get more VIP than VIP?
So they have VIP, and then they got Super VIP.
Super VIP.
So you get an elevated experience by being up on a stage. You also get to experience CBD infused chocolates provided from Magical Butter.
Yummy.
We had fondue fountains, and we allowed the guests to construct their own custom dessert skewers and coat them in either white, milk, or dark CBD chocolate.
Speaking of VIP, I always thought the best idea would be they should have an MIP at the club, and it just stands for most important person.
Oh.
So there can be VIPs, but then there's only one MIP.
One guy.
And he's basically on a throne at like the top of the club, and he's, everybody acknowledges him as the king.
I love that.
So, it's like 40 grand, you know what I mean? But I think there's enough sick people who would want to do that. Guys who have ego problems, who think that's how you meet women. That's always a great idea. I love those dudes who are like, I'm going to dress well, I'm going to look nice, I'm going to spend $1,000 on a table at a nightclub in Miami, and then they'll love me. All
right, cool. So we're going to get Brian on the phone here. Here's a little...
Yeah, is he calling us or are we calling him?
We need to call him.
We need to call him. Do we have the number we're calling him at?
Yep, I emailed it to you. A link.
There's a video on the screen behind us from High Times. You emailed it to me. Okay.
And to Productions and to Jordan.
So probably right there.
What is that, a grocery store here? Oh, Magical Butter chocolate. Oh, is this at the festival?
The guy's out at the Cup this weekend.
Yeah, so we were out at the Cannabis Cup. You can see some of the clips behind us. We did a complete dessert setup. We had fresh fruit, chocolate, desserts, all kinds of things. People were able to create skewers and infuse them with the medicated chocolate. This is my boy Wing King right here. We're about to connect with him live via Skype. So tune in, and we're about to interview my boy Brian Peace all the way in Las Vegas.
Vegas!
No, maybe that ain't the right thing.
Viva Las I'm a DC guy. Caps are in the thing. So, you know, I hope the Caps win against the Knights. It looks like they're gonna. Sorry, Vegas,
I
but
don't
it's
know where-
DC's time to shine. All Caps, go Ovechkin.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah, why is there music playing?
Why is there music playing?
Why is there music playing?
That's coming off of the music video.
Is that coming off of the music video?
Yes, that was off the video.
That was off this video.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, life is crazy.
Now everything gets explained.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you see up there, we got some desserts getting infused. I told Brian we're calling now, so we're gonna hit him up.
Well, when I searched for his name, there's actually 2 of them under that name, so that's why that was just causing us a
Skype's
little
cool.
bit of issues for a second.
They have that in Disney World. Remember that at a Small World thing? They used to show you the future, and they were like, "We're gonna have FaceTime calls one day." And people were like, "Yeah, right. That's crazy."
Did you use the link I sent?
I did.
Technology's
our name?
wacky, man.
Don't type it right here for me,
Our name.
and then we can have him call us.
So we don't get bombarded.
Yeah.
I just saw Blade Runner 2049. You guys see that? It was all right. I know, it was too long. I'm like, do I really need to see Ryan Gosling's face this much? Wait, Gosling's the guy with like 8 kids. Gosling's the actor, right?
Ryan.
Gosling is like
Ryan
John
Gosling.
McCain plus 8. Ryan Gosling's the guy who just has that face that's like, yeah, I was in the Disney Club when I was a kid. Yeah, I did some things.
Yeah,
I'm
the
never
guy
gonna
from
tell you."
Driver. Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Is from Drive or
Drive,
whatever.
yeah. Yeah, and then the other guy's the one with 8 kids. But yeah, Ryan Gosling, yeah, that guy, he's got that face where it's like they just show his face and then juxtapose it with anything and then back to his face and they're like, you know what he feels.
He's so soft-spoken.
Yeah, he just looks at the camera.
Yeah.
He's really good at
So
looking like that.
He was
Winking
saying
should
silent
be-
almost through entire Drive.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Yeah.
he should be calling in now for us
Ryan
here.
Gosling?
No, my boy Winking.
Scorsese?
Shout
On
out
the Magical Butter Podcast, Ryan Gosling coming to you. Oh, no, Brian Peace.
Brian
Peace.
Peace.
Excuse me,
Peace.
folks.
Jacqueline Rafferty. Shout out to you. Wacky Backy Sarah Smith.
What's up?
Shout out to
out.
everybody watching.
Dane Garcia.
Love you.
Our Twitch
Dane.
viewers, our Facebook viewers.
Shout out to Jessica Harper.
All the viewers. Harper.
What's up?
I love you, Harper. I can't wait to meet you. Let's go on a date, Jessica. Let me know if you're down.
Jessica Harper, we could see your comments.
Jessica Harper, I want to marry you.
Shout out from Union, Missouri.
Union.
Whoop. All right.
Union, Missouri.
UMiz.
We're
Wow.
trying to connect with my
Uni
boy.
Mizzy.
Brian, do we got any calls coming in here?
We do not.
I've done shows in Missouri. Kirksville, Missouri. Smith, what's it called? It's named after a gun, I think. But it was one of those.
So you perform all over the country.
I've been all over the country.
Been
Yeah,
all over
I
the
used
country,
to go
yeah.
all over the country, and then I wasn't on TV anymore, and the college agencies stopped calling.
Oh, no.
So now it's mostly just Florida. But yeah, I used to perform at colleges all over the country. It was cool. I got to see a lot of cool places, man.
Now,
Were
when you
you a-
say TV, you were on.
I was
you
on
were
Are
on
You the
MTV.
One and The Challenge, both on MTV. Yeah, I was on season 1, Are You the One, and season 26 of The Challenge.
There we go.
Ah, here comes the Godfather.
All right, cool. We got Brian connecting with us now.
We're gonna drag him over to just screen 2.
There we go.
However we do it.
Wing King,
What's up, Wing King?
how you doing, bro?
How you doing, man?
Shit, doing great. How y'all doing?
Yeah, get in here.
Good to
Just trying
see
stay
you.
out of this 5-degree heat here.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot out there, huh?
Just a week. Just a week.
All right, cool. So can you hear us clearly here?
I sure can.
Cool, man. Great to connect with you. We just had an amazing weekend together out at the NorCal Cannabis Cup. I wanted to just do a little recap with you. We got some of your mango infused lean here. I'm gonna be pouring some of that up for the boys, and just want to see what you've been up to, bro.
So when I got back, of course, being gone for 4 or 5 days, you got a lot of loose ends to tie up. And we have a fire inspection and health inspection coming through here. We also are in the middle of our alcohol license with CBD. We just had another deposition this morning, so we should be getting our our beer and wine license back here in a couple of weeks. It was interesting sitting down with the tobacco and firearm here in Nevada and basically educating them on CBD. Don't get me wrong, it was it took a good bit of work writing all this down, doing all the studies and everything that they wanted to be presented to them to educate them on CBD. But I think we did a good job. Obviously, we did everything that they want us to do because they're giving us our alcohol license back.
So for the people watching at home, you have a restaurant out in Vegas, and the complete menu is available infused with CBDs. You also offer beer and wine at your restaurant, and you were having some challenges offering the two. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So, we moved into this restaurant back in September, and the current owner, we worked under their beer and wine license for a couple of months, and then when we applied for ours, they came in, took a look at the menu, and saw that we use Speakeasy CBD in our food here. Now, the way we do it, you can come in and you can purchase anything off the menu. Wings, gourmet burgers, pizzas. We have vegan wings. We have vegan and vegetarian options. So we add for $5 100 milligrams of CBD isolate, and you can get as many 100 milligrams as you want for $5 each. We also are about to add CBD canna shots to the menu. They're just going to be beautiful decorative drinks. They'll come with a 2-ounce shot of 100 milligram CBD and either blue raspberry or a plethora of different flavors. They add it in. We carry CBD water. So by the time you leave here, if you're not feeling good, if you're not feeling irie, we're doing something wrong, yo.
Definitely. And so that's interesting. Go ahead.
Getting back to the beer and wine license. So when we applied for that, the lady came in. She's a lady. I'm in my mid-40s. She's probably right at 60. So that age group has really been left out of the cannabis culture, a lot of them. And when they hear CBD, they automatically think weed. They automatically think cannabis. So I had to explain to them the differences between industrial hemp CBD and cannabis CBD. I told her I don't have any room for mistakes at a restaurant. Okay, I can't have anyone ingest something and then come back high in any way, shape, fashion, or form. We use hemp CBD. We get it from Speakeasy 710. It is 99.9% CBD. It has maybe 0.2 THC, nothing that can even show up on a test, nothing that can get you high whatsoever. You have to be 18 in order to purchase it. I had a lady a couple of weeks ago, and this is a funny story, but it's what you get when you're on the innovative side of things. I had her kids. They came in, and when I say kids, they were like 16, 17, somewhere in there. They weren't 18, I'll tell you that. So a couple hours later, she calls me up. She's like, "Hey man, my kids ate at your restaurant, CBD, and they just came home high, slurring their speech, this and that." Like, whoa, hold up, that can't even be that it's not even possible. So we pulled her kids up on the camera system. We check IDs, all that. Her kids were not served CBD whatsoever while they were here. And they ended up admitting that after they left here, they went and smoked some weed and then went home and they got caught up and they tried to blame it on us, but
not happening.
We cover our ass, man. We cover it because, the last thing I want to do is get anyone. We're not here to get anybody high or anything like that. We're here to help people with their anxiety, with their pain. Whatever CBD does for you, that's what we're here for. And we're not here for anything like that to occur. And you know, when it first happened, we were mad serious about this. You know, what the hell is going on? But you know, when it came out, it's funny now, but it was serious when it was going down, man. Real
Absolutely,
serious.
absolutely, and it's for people who are at home. If they were to ingest CBDs, there is no psychoactive effect, or someone wouldn't feel funny when they got home, right?
Absolutely not. You know, the most I get from it is I get a little tingly whenever I take it. And the difference is people need to know the difference between cannabis and hemp CBD. I use hemp CBD because I can't afford anyone to ingest a pesticide. I have a restaurant, and when it comes to hemp CBD, they don't have to use pesticides on it. You're not harvesting it for a flower. You're harvesting it for the actual plant. Whenever you get cannabis CBD, if you don't know who you are getting it from, most cannabis farmers are going to do what they have to do in order to keep their flowers protected from insects and stuff. You know, it's just it's a money thing, and we just feel a lot more comfortable with hemp CBD in our restaurant.
Absolutely, and I mean, here at Magical Butter, we believe strongly that cannabis in general, including CBDs, are a dietary essential, and you're a living testament to that, not only serving it in your restaurant, but you're a patient yourself.
I am a patient. You know, when I was 15, I hit a windshield and contused the back left side of my brain. We're going to fast forward because I went through hell for about 10 years with seizures and the medications that they had me on, phenobarbital, Tegretol. They're hardcore barbiturates, man. So they're straight brain drugs, and that's exactly what they do. They control your brain. So when I came out west, I was introduced to cannabis in a much more higher quality form than it was in Louisiana and Arkansas. I was able to get it. I mean, trying to get cannabis in Arkansas and Louisiana in the 90s and early 2000s, you know, you feel like you're buying crack or something out there when you're just trying to, you know, medicate, you know. And so when I came out here, it was much more available, really easy to get. So I started smoking cannabis, noticed that my seizures started to dissipate because even on Western medicine, it did not stop my seizures. It put gaps between them, but it seemed like when I would have a seizure, they were even worse than before. So I have been seizure-free for about 6-7 years, strictly on cannabis. I was able to wean myself off everything else, which, you know, if you look at the drugs that I was taking, they kill your liver, they kill your kidneys, they destroy your brain. You know, now I'm on completely natural seizure-free medication.
Wow, man, congratulations. That's great to hear. We got to spend the weekend together, and I got to tell you, thank you so much. You came out, you represented yourself, you represented Magical Butter, and we got to really bring the people some special sweet treats there, right?
We did. You know, we were able to give away Magical Butter machines. There was one lady who was in a little scooter because I believe she was normally in a wheelchair. We were able to give her one. We gave several people Magical Butter machines. We gave one away to Zunde Zesh, who gave it away to a customer. I spoke with them this morning. They're going to get with me. I'm going to show them how to use the Magical Butter machine to its highest capabilities. Sometimes people are a little intimidated, even though it has 4 or 5 buttons on it. They still aren't quite sure what to do with it at first. So, you know, I'm going to show them how to really use it. And I'll tell you, this weekend was killer. It started off you missing your flight, and then I was told that all the stuff did not come into the hotel, and Austin was like, "Man, Chris he's gonna be tripping." I was like, "You know what's supposed to happen will happen," and it turned out everything showed up at the hotel. You know, everything turned out perfectly fine. So I really like to keep that attitude whenever we're doing business and everything, because, you know, no amount of worry and no amount of stress or bad vibes that we have is going to change the situation at hand. We can just take it and we can run with it. I have become a master at circumventing, and I'm sure you have too.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
as a businessman, you have to learn to circumvent, because everything does not go as planned, probably 80% of the time.
And that's something that you're probably a master of as a restaurant owner and a chef, but you really, you know, displayed your skills and abilities out there, and being around you is infectious, bro. You got this peaceful vibe. Your last name is Peace. Very calm and collected. I mean, we had a couple struggles throughout the day, and nothing could hold us back. It was like you just kept smiling and making it happen. So that was amazing.
I'm from a town of 156 people. I'm living a dream, bro. So nothing can get me down, man. I mean, working with you guys is an honor. You know, I would have never imagined that I would be where I'm at today, having a successful restaurant in Las Vegas, be working with entrepreneurs like yourself that are taking over internationally when it comes to the Magical Butter Machine. I mean, when we were on Sunday Zesh, we were doing a lot of, you know, chopping it up and talking here and there. But I tried to concentrate on letting these people know about the Magical Butter Machine, because it's changed my life. Like I told them on Sunday Zesh, I wouldn't have the first restaurant in America that served CBD if it was not for a Magical Butter Machine. And the universe brought us together, you know, for a reason, and it's all worked out awesome. You know, I can't even explain how happy I am how this has all turned out.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate the love and the respect, and it's all reciprocated. We're very excited to bring you down here to Florida this summer, you and your crew, and do some filming together in the Magical Butter kitchen. And maybe you could show some people some of the ways that you're using the machine, you know, live right here on the camera.
Oh, right now?
Well, no, not right now. I'm saying this summer.
Okay.
Yeah, when we fly you down.
Oh, absolutely. I plan on making up some kick-ass Southern recipes. We're gonna make some soul food with the Magical Butter, and there it is, buddy. There it is. Take it easy on that.
Tell me a little bit about this right here. What's this all about?
Okay, so about after I opened the restaurant up, you know, I just wanted to help any and everybody I could not have to go through what I had to go through with my seizures, with any illness that you might have. So I decided, you know, why don't we add some THC and or CBD to a sauce or to a flavored drink like that, so people can take it with them. That's very small. You slip it in your pocket. You can go to the restaurant. You can have a Sprite or water, pour some in. It's very discreet. You can take our sauce bottles. You can put it on your food. It's gourmet sauces. You know, you can medicate while you eat. And that's really what we're all about, is being able to medicate while you eat. Hey, I smoke herb just like a lot of people, but you know, let's be honest. That's the worst way to do it when it comes to the human body. You know, it infects our lungs. It affects all that stuff. So when it comes to cannabis, I much more prefer to ingest it. And if I can ingest it in a liquid, or if I can ingest it while I'm eating something that I love, the whole thing that I saw out there was, if you want an edible, it had to be a candy. It had to be a candy. It had to be a brownie. It had to be a gummy bear. It had to be this. It had to be that. And I'll be honest, I don't even like sweets.
Nah.
So I don't. I would rather eat some infused lasagna and feel great than run out here and get a brownie or something. I want to eat something that is you know, my palate loves.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's really what it's all about, is getting away from the candy form and getting more into the gourmet form, you know?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. And healthy and easy ways to just integrate it into your daily life. And you've given people those tools with your sauces and also your syrups. And we're pretty stoked out. I'm gonna make these boys some of this mango.
I'd love to.
Mango lean. We're gonna pour some of that up and some club soda here in a little while, and talk a little bit about how this is affecting change in different communities and getting people off of some of these harmful alternatives.
You know, I tell people, or I hear people when they purchase this lean, that particular lean you have there is mango. It's 500 milligrams of 92% raw distillate. Now, I use distillate to cook or isolate because I have the terpenes removed. So there's really no herbal taste. There's no cannabis taste whatsoever. So it can be a little dangerous if you don't watch it there.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, anything you ate with cannabis, you could taste it. And every time you took a bite, you're like, okay, this has cannabis in it. Watch yourself. With that, I mean, it tastes so much like Kool-Aid or something sweet. You just drink it right up if you're not careful. So, but I have people that come to me and say that they took pain pills for 15, 20 years for their lower back, for this or that, and now they are completely off of it, and they're taking, a tablespoon of lean at night before they go to bed, and it takes care of their pain for a good 8 hours. I mean, if you don't watch it, you can take that lean right there and wake up the next day and still feel it. You know, so you need to take it slowly and everything, but if it's taken in the right manner and the right ratios, it can really help your pain management, and you don't have to worry about the harmful side effects of pharmaceuticals. I mean, the worst side effect of that right there is you're going to be feeling good as hell. That's about it.
What would you recommend as a standard dose? Like when I pour this up, maybe about 20 to 50 milligrams, try to pour about that much?
I usually tell them start with a tablespoon. Give it about 30 minutes and see how you feel. If you want a little more, throw in another little tablespoon. But usually, and that's another thing, because it's a liquid, it hits you a little faster. And I tell people, if you want it to hit you even faster, maybe eat a banana with it too, because it attaches to the fat lipids.
Wow, that's a good tip there.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Yes.
So I know you're doing all kinds of things. You got your restaurant. Where's that restaurant located in Las Vegas at?
It is located in Spring Valley.
Spring Valley.
4235 South Fort Apache is at the corner of Flamingo and Fort Apache. So if you're on the Strip, really all you do is find Flamingo and head west. It'll take you right to us.
Nice.
Don't have to make a turn.
Not even. And then where can they find you online? I know you got a pretty heavy presence online. Wing King Infused, also the Ganj Father official.
Yeah, so Wing King Infused was hacked about a month ago, so we changed everything to WK Infused. It's WK Infused on Instagram, WK Infused on Facebook. We have Wing King LV, which is on Instagram and Facebook. That is my restaurant. And then we also have the Ganj Father official. We're just opening that up. I'm working with some of the producers and directors that shoot for the Travel Channel. They're doing their own side thing here, and they're trying to, the Ganj Father is basically any and everything to do with cannabis. I mean, we want to cover anything about cannabis. If it's a young girl that has gotten off of pharmaceuticals from cannabis, or whether it's we're sitting in Crockett Farms speaking about DNA genetics and strains that are being created for specific illnesses. We want to go deep into it of where cannabis came from, how it spread throughout the world. There's just 1.5 million things that we can cover, but mainly we just want to educate the people on a conscious cannabis lifestyle. People above my age, they're a little bit hesitant when it comes to cannabis, and a lot of them now are turning to us, people who are closer to their age, to educate them. You know, they feel comfortable. You know, someone older than me is not going to go to a millennial and ask them, you know, how to use weed. They're not going to do it. They're going to turn to, you know, their nephew or whatever that's 30, 40, 45 years old, and they're going to be like, okay, I see you doing this a lot. What's the deal with this? Can you give me some real education on this? And you know, once real education gets out, you know, I don't see any reason why people wouldn't use cannabis, you know, versus pharmaceutical drugs.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, and you know, you're doing a lot getting that message out there, and I agree with you. I mean, once people see it and try it for themselves, if they're hesitant to try whole plant medicine, you know, CBD is a great way to start. You're not going to have any, you know, heady feelings or psychotropic effects. So I agree. It's been something that I've been able to introduce to my family and my loved ones, and I love how you've been able to use your platform to be positive and get the word out there, bro. So big ups to you. At home, everybody make sure they check out Wing King Infused at WK Infuse. Also, the Ganj Father Official on Instagram. Make sure you guys go check out his restaurant, Wing King LV, right there at the corner of Flamingo and what was the other road?
Fort Apache.
Fort Apache. Right there off the strip is delicious food. You can get the full menu available, infused with CBDs. Man, Brian, big ups to you. I want to do a special giveaway on your Instagram right now. All right, so we're going to encourage people to go follow the Ganj Father _official. All right, and based on the new followers he receives in the next 24 hours, we're going to give people a chance to win a magical butter machine.
Let's do it like this. Let's go with the 1,000 follower.
Perfect. I love that. I love that.
1,000 follower. And let me share one other quick little story with you. You know, I have my oldest son. He is 8 years old. Okay, and smart, real smart. He goes to the #1 private school in Nevada on a $256,000 scholarship. From the gentleman who owns Patron. He's alumni from there. This school has a 100% graduation rate since 1982, and 73% of their students go to Ivy League schools. So I had my son, you know, he's going to school, and he wasn't doing what we knew he could do, because I mean he had to test down from 350 students down to 4. You know, so you know he's smart, but he's talking and he's not being able to pay attention and this and that. And so we made up a bottle of CBD oil. I made up a bottle of 750 milligram CBD isolate in olive oil. We've been giving that to him for probably 6 months on a daily basis, 3 times a day. And right now he's an honor roll. So his teacher's like, yeah, he's paying a lot more attention. He's a lot more focused. He's not letting the other kids determine what he does. He actually is focused enough to make his own choices. Where when you're 8, you know, you're very influenced by other kids. Mm-hmm. So just wanted to share that. That's my 8-year-old. So that is, you know, that's living proof that CBD, and the big thing about it is he grew his hair out long. He wants to have dreadlocks like Dad, you know, and I'm like, yo, you can't get dreadlocks unless you got A's and B's, bro. It's not going to happen. So we got him on CBD, and he's had A and B's ever since, and he's about to get his hair dreadlocked like Dad's now. So. Oh
man, that is cool. I know that makes you proud, you know, to see your young son excel like that, and you know, I've heard similar stories where people experience, you know, better mental focus and they're sharper with CBDs in their system. So I can only imagine it's going to work for the youth as well.
Yeah, it's you know, I'm against vaccines. I wish I'd known about vaccines a lot sooner in my life, because I have 4 kids, and you know, me personally, I think vaccines were a cause of ADD, ADHD, a lot of the asthma and stuff. So, you know, being able to circumvent that with something that's natural makes me really happy. I was not going to go out there and put my kid on Adderall or this or that. I wasn't going to do it, man. Either I was going to deal with him the way he was, or we were going to try and battle it naturally.
Absolutely. And that's what it's about. I mean, so many kids are being taken off of those pills because parents are realizing it's changing their personalities and the way they act. So I know you're a busy man. Big up to Brian Peace. We're giving people, letting them know where to check you out. Make sure you stay up on that. Let me know once you pick a winner. And let's get up and get a date on the calendar. We're going to bring you out here to the Magical Butter Kitchen ASAP.
Chris, thank you so much. You guys it's an honor. Have a wonderful evening. Be safe.
Thank you, bro. Peace out.
Thanks, Brian.
Cheers. All right. Cool. So that was great. We just had Brian Peace, the Wing King infused, the Ganj Father, my
Very
man.
nice man.
He's
very nice.
He's a beautiful soul.
Great stuff.
He's got a lot of cool stuff going on.
And at the end, talking about his kid, yeah, I used to take like, you know, Adderall, but yeah, like, I took ADD medicine in middle school, and I only did it for like a month or two before I was like, I can't do this. Because it changes your personality.
Makes you act kind of funny, right?
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. I was always a funny kid, but then when I would take this ADD medication, I didn't feel funny anymore.
It made you not want to be that way,
it made
right?
me feel dull. Yeah, I felt very dull. But yeah, that's great that he can give him CBD oil and olive oil as a combo. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. And once you guys go follow him on Instagram, the Ganj Father _official. I put the listing in the comments section there. But you'll see some of his photos. He's using the Magical Butter machine in his kitchen. And really, really exciting.
The amount of sauces, like, so it's 100 different sauces, I believe is the number.
You guys making 100 different sauces?
100 different sauces in
my
the restaurant.
God.
You should see the wall of sauce that's right behind the scenes. We got to go back and film in the kitchen and see all of it. And there's 100 different sauces.
Who's
like,
got time
lining
to
the
try
walls.
100 different sauces?
What blows my mind is up until recently, he never even had the recipes written down. They were all in his head.
Oh, wow.
He knows them all by heart. And
It's sauceology,
The
I believe.
sauceology.
Sauceology.
How did he start his restaurant?
Sauceologist.
you know, he started as first and foremost a patient, and once he realized that, you know, CBDs and cannabis was helping him, he wanted to make it more available for people. So he originally had the chicken wing restaurant, and then he started to make it to where people could get infused sauces as well.
Okay.
When we first saw him, his restaurant layout was a lot different as well. He was at a bar, like when we first met Brian, selling chicken wings like in the bar, like as part of the bar. And now it's his own restaurant. Like it's Wing King on the outside with his full menu and all that.
Yeah, it's got a really cool tropical vibe. He's got reggae artists that are in there all the time. He hosts live cooking demonstrations and little education sessions. So he's really doing a lot for the community. We love him here at Magical Butter, and make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram for a chance to win Magical Butter Machine.
He's got the chicken wings, and then he's got what's called pig wings.
Okay.
So it's
pig wings.
It's pig ribs, short ribs with.
That's a good idea.
Covered in sauce.
I like that idea. Pig wings.
Incredible.
Why don't we take some time right now? I'll
do a little Wing King lean.
I'll make you guys a little cocktail. We just have my boy Brian Peace on the air.
I'm excited. And he said, you know, this doesn't mess with you, right?
And to the chefs above, there's a thing of ice in the.
I got ice on deck.
Oh, you got ice on deck?
So
wow! Look at that.
What you know, CBD oils as opposed to, you know, full-on cannabis stuff. You said there's no psychoactive something.
That's with CBDs. So all the ingredients available at his restaurant are all CBD infused. This right here is something special. This is THC infused mango syrup. So there's 500 milligrams in this bottle here.
Okay, so that is like THC.
THC.
Stuff.
This is definitely going to get you feeling
all
the way
up. Not too much, because last time I was here on 420. And I ate all that stuff.
You never left.
Oh, yeah, I never left. I slept for like 10 hours. I had a show that night. I was still feeling excited the whole time. It was great. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, we want to take it easy on you. We want you to be comfortable coming back here.
Yeah. Give me a little dose.
There we go.
Don't grill me on the internet, kids. They're going to go, do it all. You know what? I'll chug the whole thing. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Give it to him. I'm going to drink the whole thing right now to show people I'm tough.
No.
Because I'm insecure. And I need to prove my manliness through physical feats.
All right, so we got a little bit of fresh fruit, some mangoes, a little bit of mango puree. Got some ice here.
Pretty setup up front.
Couple cups.
You got the
Look at
cups and
you.
the straws.
We're gonna get really sexy
boy.
for the
Wow.
camera
I
here.
can't wait to.
Let me
on
be
Miami
right back.
Beach?
I'm gonna get a little cup for us. You guys chat it up for a moment.
Chris used to be a bartender.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, no, I feel like we've been transported to a 5-star resort.
Yeah, I think
with
that's
this
where
pineapple.
Boss Man found him, was at the old nudist resort. In
The old
town.
nudist
Yeah,
resort.
I think it's where they picked up Chris
Yeah,
from.
Caliente.
At Caliente.
Yeah, folks, yeah,
that's
go to
where-
Caliente.
Yeah, Chris hails from
They're
Caliente.
fine with you there.
Have you done any comedy work there?
No, they do a show there though. I've been there though for a school field trip one time. It was in college. For some reason, they thought it'd be a good idea for us to see a nudist resort. Why is it the people at the nudist resort?
You went
Never
to a
people
cool
want to see
college.
naked. Yeah.
What college did you go
It's
to?
University of Tampa.
Wow, UT.
Right downtown. I went to UT.
Shout out.
Yo, Shaq, will you bring me that
Spartans.
bottle of seltzer?
This is butter. What's that? Yeah, seltzer.
Maybe not. I'll go check. So we're gonna
The sparkling water, Mr. Schätzberg.
nice one. Try not to shake it
Hey.
up.
Shake it up.
All right, a little bit of seltzer.
Boom.
Soda water.
So this is like all mango. So mango has myrcene in it, which increases cannabis's bioavailability. So this is just going to be all out, right, Christopher?
Yeah, you got it.
What did you
Kinda
say
what
there?
you're going for?
You got it,
What
Dalton.
did
You're like-
it increases its bioavailability.
Bioavailability.
What is
its
that?
ability to absorb into your
Okay.
bio.
Mango specifically.
Mango, myrcene in mango, which is
Myrcene.
one of the terpenes.
Like terpene.
that appears in cannabis. Yeah,
terpene talk. That's the new
Terpene
show
talk.
we're
Yeah, terps. You know.
Terpene.
Terps.
This isn't myrcene talk. That's the second hour.
It's all about the terps.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
I
Turp
wish you guys
Talk.
could see Chris here
Turp
right behind the
Talk, yo.
scenes making
All right,
drinks for us.
so I'm back here. We got our seltzer water, club soda. You can use
Get it.
citrus sodas or even just regular water. So basically,
Your
we
favorite lemon lime
Yeah.
blend.
citrus
Looks
blend.
great.
So today we're going to be sampling the mango flavor of infused syrup. So this little syrup here is
Mango.
500 milligrams. It's medicated with distillate to avoid any kind of plant flavor. There are no terpenes in it, so it's flavorless. You won't even taste the medication in it.
Yeah.
This syrup can be added to your favorite juice, soda, or you can simply just drink it straight up.
Yeah, I like that
You
idea.
could
That it's, 'cause it's
simply
small.
do that.
Yeah,
You
go
just-
to your football game.
500 milligrams is a lot.
You hand me one of those
Right.
clean
What's the normal milligram
tablespoons there?
dosage that people have, to be good?
So generally, probably like anywhere from 10 to 50
Oh, wow.
milligrams.
Okay. So that's
Depending on-
500 total.
Yeah, and he said to
Okay.
start with just a
Right,
tablespoon.
tablespoon. Sure. I like
So,
this.
For my
And
boy
that-
John, we're only
Cool.
going to do a tablespoon because he's a little bit of lightweight.
I'm a
here.
little bit of a lightweight.
I was gonna say, as you all know, like you should do exactly double whatever
Right,
anybody
right.
recommends
So,
you.
Dirty
Yes.
Dalton, you're getting
Anesthesiologist, yeah.
Anesthesia, any of it.
Dirty
whatever.
Dalton's getting
Ibuprofen.
Dirty Dog's getting deuce.
2 spoons there. I'm going to do 2 spoons for myself. And this right here is the mango THC infused syrup from our boy Wing King, the Ganj father.
That's about
Yummy.
100 to say. That's like 75 to 100 a scoop. With how much is left in that bottle? If that started out with 500, we're looking at 75 to 100 per
Yeah,
scoop.
look
So
at
me
this.
and
that's
Dalton,
that's a solid dose.
Yeah,
that's,
you're gonna be
that's
fine.
an agreeable thing.
Me and Dalton have about 200 milligrams then. I got John with about 100 there. We're going to put a couple pieces of fresh mango just
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
garnish and for looks. You're going to want
I
to
love mango.
you're going to want to eat this mango as you drink your drink, and it's really going to
You
help
ever get down on some mango?
enhance the effects.
I never usually get mango, no.
Wawa has the
know,
best
yeah.
mango.
Like-
Like Wawa's got
I
pre-cut
love
mango.
Wawa.
Everybody out there, little
Wawa.
pro tip.
Fly.
Wawa fresh
Ducks
mango.
fly.
They cut it about 5 a.m. You want to get it before 1 p.m.
Right.
It's fire.
And we have
All
right
right.
when they put it
and
out.
we
you gotta
also
get it,
have
yeah.
some fresh mango puree here. So
Ooh.
I'm just going to do a little hint of that for some color and also to help with the flavor. This is an optional add-on. You can just go straight with the syrup.
The mango puree.
We're going to go ahead
look
and just
classy.
We're gonna
top this
finish it
cocktail
off with the bubbly.
with some
Yeah.
seltzer water here. Served over ice.
Yum,
This is a
yum.
nice,
Bubble, bubble,
refreshing
bubble.
cocktail.
Yeah.
You could have it around the swimming pool.
Yeah, if you're out on the beach,
have it on the
kayaking.
boat.
Yeah, you're on the yacht.
And this is going to be in lieu of drinking alcohol here.
So you stir this up, I'm assuming?
Give it a little stir.
Give it a little swirly.
Yeah, the party's on the bottom. Look at that.
Give that one to
Party's on the bottom.
Dirty Dalton there.
Liquor in the back, poker in the front.
All right, so here's a couple cocktail napkins for my homies.
Ah.
John
Thank you.
Jacobs, Dirty Dalton.
Appreciate
You've done
it.
it right for us, Mr. Chris.
Thank you to Wing King for sending
Thank
us
you.
home with this mango THC-infused syrup.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Little
Yay.
cocktail
Nice.
on the podcast here.
Oh,
do you
it's
think?
great. Tastes
refreshing,
great.
right? It's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It's like a mango
It's like a Fanta or
explosion.
something. Yeah, it's like a good Sprite.
And this is a healthy,
Like
natural
LaCroix.
alternative to a soda
Yeah.
here.
LA Crocs, yeah.
L.A. Crocs.
LA
yeah.
Croix?
Yeah.
So
Is
look
that
at this,
it?
guys. This is super simple. You know, the syrup is definitely a healthy alternative to lean. I don't know if you guys are fans of hip hop music, but rappers like Lil Wayne, ASAP Ferg, 3 6 Mafia, they all be talking about sipping on some scissors.
Mike Jones, Paul Wall,
And made the drink really
Bun B, UGK. Come on, Pimp C, RIP, we love you.
publicly known. A lot of people started thinking that it's cool to drink cough syrup, and it's like,
Right.
these THC
Lil
infused
Pump.
syrups are going to give you a healthy alternative. You don't need to drink big pharma scissorps. You want to drink healthy THC infused medication, y'all.
Yeah, that promethazine. Promethazine.
Yeah,
cough
Wayne
syrup.
talks
Yeah.
about Ace Hood talks
Yeah,
about
that is not what
Yeah,
we're
I
doing
like
here
when-
today,
yeah.
folks.
I like-
Today we're doing a cannabis-infused
You know
cough
what's
syrup.
interesting is a lot of those rappers that were originally sipping the promethazine lean and the codeine and things, they talk about it in their lyrics, and then years later, they're still talking about it, but the conversation has changed. They're no longer saying, yo, go sip on some syrup, and they're saying, yo, that stuff is real and it's scary, and I was addicted to it. You know, they're talking
Dude, yeah.
openly about their addiction.
Oh, Riff Raff, man. He goes, don't do coke anymore. There's fentanyl in it.
It's scary.
You'll die, which
It's
is good.
scary.
Yeah, rappers are like, I'm done doing the hard stuff, which
and
is
it's,
hilarious.
It's important that they differentiate, because in lyrics and in that lifestyle, it's easy to say the wrong thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about that the other day. Just, yes, you know, rap specifically. It's all art, you know? It's all art, and it's a reflection of, you know, your environment and your public. But the same thing is, you know, anything said is always going to have reactions and repercussions. So it's like, it might be art, but if you talk about an AK-47 15 times, it's going to be pretty cool to own an AK-47, you know?
Right.
It's like, regardless of what the context is, whether you're shaming it, doesn't matter. Kids aren't like, I can distinguish what art is. I know what he's trying to say. Kids just hear a word. It's just a Pavlovian response. If you hear a word 20 times, it's going to be in your head. You're going to think about it. You're going to want it. So, you know, I have no problem talking about it. Just, you know, let me know how much it costs so I don't have to look it up myself. But,
Yeah, please put the link in the description so I can
yeah,
just buy
if you're
whatever
gonna keep
you're
talking
selling.
about this really cool Draco I hear so much about. Yeah, which is weird. Yeah, the gun references a lot. Yeah, because Draco's the hot gun now. You
Yeah.
hear a lot of rappers talk about the Draco.
Yep.
You got your
Yeah.
gat in the Rari.
Yeah, yeah, I
right?
used to-
You
yeah,
gotta keep your
yeah.
gat in the
Yeah.
Rari.
Specific cars,
Yeah.
specific
Yeah, what
designers.
was that? Yeah, something in the Rari. It was
So it's
I got a
interesting.
Glock in my Rari. Yeah.
There's,
Glock in my
A
Rari.
Glock in the
There's
Rari.
rappers that are out there trying to change that messaging and talk about positive things.
Right, and then they fall off. Unless you're Logic. Logic's doing it all right now.
He is doing all
because
right.
he's got the, you know, the anti-suicide song, which is good.
Yep,
But the
mainstream.
thing is, yeah, but you know, he divorced his wife. It's how long can you stay uncorrupted? Everybody's got a price, but I think Logic's a good guy. It's very hard to be positive in the mainstream because that's not what sells. Being good, wholesome is not exciting. Being bad is exciting. We like to be bad. It's wild. We want to play with fire.
Isn't that crazy? I think some of that's changing though, because like they've pumped so much of that bad and that, you know, that rebellious
Yeah.
and that energy that where it's like it became uncool.
Right, it's a full
And
cycle.
now it's like,
around.
no, those aren't the cool people, kids. The cool
Yeah.
people are the nice guys that are out
Right.
there changing the world,
Yeah.
and helping old ladies across the
Yep.
street, picking up trash and eating healthy food. Like those are the cool
Totally.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're exposing the social media kids. You seen the little girl, Lil Tay, you know, the little 9-year-old Asian girl who goes, I make more money than all y'all motherfuckers.
I haven't
Like,
seen
yeah,
that.
oh yeah, there's little
Yeah,
kids who like to
yeah, that
show-
was all a setup.
Oh,
though.
yeah,
That
yeah,
was, like,
exactly.
all a
But, you know,
publicity
yeah,
setup
stuff's-
by, like,
I mean, I think that
publicists,
guy
literally.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is kind of the culmination of that. Like, I mean, it's all because of Trump too. He's proven that you can be a bully and remain unharmed. your whole life. And yeah, this Tekashi kid is openly saying, "Screw you, rappers! You're not gonna kill me. I'll freaking kill you." So you know, it's interesting to see people talking trash again. It's exciting. I think that was missing from hip hop for a little bit.
Yeah.
People go, "Oh, we gotta love each other again." Yeah, when everybody loved each other, that's when it got boring and nobody want to listen anymore. When
think,
people want to kill each other, we'll look at it.
I think it's more of like there's got to be a balance. Like some of that is good, the animosity and the beef, if you will.
Sure, it's like WWE.
But there's also
It's that fictional.
It's entertainment.
Yeah,
it is. It's
believe.
just like wrestling. Yeah. But you know, there's something to the rappers that are speaking consciously and rapping about positive messages, and like I'm more like in my older age, I'm finding myself more captivated by those kind of words, and not the ones about, you know, some of the less savory, you know, topics.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar seems to be the big champion of, you know, conscious lyricism right now. I love the ignorant stuff. I love the new guys. I love Block Boy JB. I love the dances.
You like Baby Boy?
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Yeah, Lil Baby's a Florida guy. He just had a song with Drake. He's doing good.
Big Baby Savage.
Dude, it's so hard not to like the ignorant stuff because there's something about like the raw passion of anger where, you know, grammar goes out the window and it's kind of from the heart regardless of how stupid it sounds. But, you know, you can't argue with authenticity. So when somebody's being genuine, it's hard to fight it.
I think that's a good point that you made there, because like a lot of times rappers on their first album, most people will say that was their best album.
Yeah, they go, that's him,
and then
before they get the money.
Then once they make it and people start being popular, then or the money or whatever it is that affects change in their life, they have to start to either try to live up to the name they instantly created, or, you know.
No, it's a lot of negative reinforcement too. I actually
challenge.
just did a show with Ralphie May's wife at the Improv, and she opened up a little bit about the end and was talking about how, like, you know, negative enforcements in Ralphie's life was leading him to do things that weren't good. But yeah, it's like once you get money, what you think got you there at the beginning is how you should stay. And a lot of rappers, you know, do drugs at the beginning, and then they get famous and get the money, and then they go, hey, you should keep doing drugs, do even more now, go even crazier, because that's what sells. So then a lot of people end up dying because they just push too hard. So it's it's about moderation and finding a balance. And putting just 1 teaspoon in your mango lean.
So we're sipping this lean right here. Another rapper
tied that package nice.
I love
Put a nice bow on that.
Let's call it a callback, everybody.
The one rapper that's made sipping juice and gin pretty popular, my man Snoop Dogg.
I like that
Snoop
you
Doggy
juice
Dogg.
and gin, not the other way around.
He just broke.
Copyright.
Yeah, we don't want
copyright.
He just broke the Guinness World Record for largest gin and juice.
Wow.
So pretty amazing. The Guinness Book of World Records confirmed the cocktail measured in at more than 132 gallons.
Jesus.
132 gallon.
Good to hear
gin
Guinness
and juice.
is monitoring right stuff over here.
So he took the stage at the Bottle Rock Napa Valley Music Festival.
Oh, hell yeah.
With the rapper Warren G.
Oh, hell yeah. Regulate.
Top Chef Season 6 winner Michael Voltaggio.
What a combo.
With the
Snoop
help
Dogg,
of
Warren G, and
Sponsored
Top
by-
Chef winner.
They teamed up with William
William
Sonoma to break, and also looks like Bombay Gin and Tropicana orange juice.
Hell yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Tropicana.
To break the Guinness World Record for the largest paradise cocktail.
Aw, paradise cocktail.
It was 180 bottles of gin.
154 bottles of apricot brandy and 38 jugs of orange juice.
I hope they at least gave it out after they made it.
I think that was the intention. They
Yeah.
probably like gave away free cups.
Put a little spout at the
Yeah.
bottom, just pour right
No,
out.
they just pushed it into a dumpster. There it is. We did it. Over.
So this is interesting
Record
because
guy.
Yeah, records over.
we've actually contacted Guinness Book of World Records in the past. We wanted to attempt to break the largest butter stick record.
Yeah, the world's largest cannabis edible.
We also wanted to make the
was
world's
on-
largest
on the menu.
medicated gummy. But one thing that Guinness World Records, they support alcohol-related records.
Oh, but not
But
cannabis.
not-
Not
they do not
cannabis.
support
they said
cannabis-related
they're
records.
currently not.
It's because it's
following
not legal
cannabis
federally everywhere yet.
Or
So-
worldwide. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
worldwide
it's-
company.
yeah.
They cover things
Can't
all
break a
over
world
the-
record
all
if
over the
it's
world.
illegal in,
Yeah.
in half the world.
Yeah, there you
half the
go.
world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, other countries.
Whereas
you
alcohol
smoke
is
weed,
legal,
they'll
I
cut your
think,
hands
everywhere.
off.
Yeah. Or worse.
Or you can fail a drug test in certain countries and be put in prison.
Sure.
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
One of my buddies went to Dubai. He said, he said alcohol is like illegal over there outside of nightclubs and stuff. So people would drop off like cases of beer to your house like a drug dealer would, which is pretty funny. But yeah, weed is like way off the table.
Yeah,
if you have weed, you're like, yeah.
My
in the
friend,
confinement.
My friend was a writer in Dubai, and he scored some hash through a friend, and he swears that the moment that he acquired the hash, people started following him in Dubai, and he immediately got out of the country. He felt really unsafe and
That's crazy.
like extreme paranoia, even being in possession of that.
Yeah, I guess you got to control people's.
there because you could like
a different
that's a
climate.
serious
you got to keep
offense
people's
there. And
thoughts
that prison
pretty
is
tight.
probably a very serious prison. I'm sure that's not the prison you want to go to.
Oh no,
It's a Dubai prison.
that is crazy.
Like,
All the Saudi wealth is based on oil, which is the land they live on. It's right below them. Talk about chosen people, huh? All your money is from right below you. Maybe they got
When did so when did
if
you
we
guys
start digging, we're just gonna find salt water.
Whoa, nice knife.
Yeah, you like that?
Where did this
whoa.
come from?
That's new. That's the Tamagotchi.
Who got us
That's
this?
a Hirohoto.
That's a cool knife. What do
You got
we do?
this?
We got that.
Let me put it to my neck.
I think Jordan was the founder of it. I think it just slides out of there. Whoa. Things just got
Slide
way
it.
more dangerous
Let's see.
on the Magical
I wanna
Butter
play with
Podcast
it.
and radio show.
Whoa.
No, you can't even
Come
talk.
on, man.
Oh, it's called Doll Strong.
It's a dull, strong knife.
It's made by Dalton Entertainment.
Oh, I was gonna do a stunt for likes.
That was
Guys,
it's all
500
very
comments.
scary now. Things are being unsheathed.
This is a scary knife. I'm gonna put it down.
It is a scary knife. I thought you were going to be chopping some of that fruit fresh.
Give
so
me
I,
20
wanted to make
thumbs up.
sure
I'll
you
cut my hair off with the
had a
knife.
ninja sword to be able to cut with.
You will?
30 up votes. Hair's coming off.
How many bits to cut off John Jacobs'
Give me
hair?
30 up votes.
30 up votes. All the hair's gone. Buy knife.
So cool, man. That's good news. So Snoop Dogg's doing big things. Literally making the world's
Literally, yep.
largest gin and juice.
Have y'all ever had gin and juice?
I have.
I don't think I have.
It's not bad.
It's all
It's
right.
okay.
Gin is like vodka's weird flavored cousin.
Yeah, it's too dry. I don't like gin. It makes me feel weird.
It makes you sin.
Yeah, well, tequila is the only liquor I'll really mess with. Tequila and Fireball. But yeah, any liquor, I feel like I just turn into a crazy person. You know?
Tequila, Fireball, and Jägermeister. Like,
Pretty
oh,
much, yeah,
I
the candy
I
ones.
love garbage.
Yeah, I like the ones that make the teens go crazy. Yeah, but I drink Bud Light Lime still. Dude, I tried to order Bud Light Lime at a bar
So
once.
gross.
They just started like throwing shit at me.
They laughed at
Yeah,
you.
they were like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Yeah,
They just
people
made,
started
I
grabbing me.
think, Bud Light Orange or
Bud
something.
Yeah,
Light
they did.
Orange just hit.
I'm
BLO.
like,
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
calling it Gatorade in
Blow.
NASCAR.
Yeah.
I want some of this Gatorade. They're like,
want some more
"Dude,
Gatorade?"
That's orange flavored Bud Light. And he's like, still
That's-
Gatorade.
That's perfect. Yeah, we're going
Orange
right down.
flavored, right?
Yeah, we're going down the right path, man. If we got Bud Light Lime, Bud Light Orange, soon, yeah, Bud Light Pomegranate, whatever, Bud Light.
Bud Light Mango.
Bud
So-
Light Gin and Juice. Yeah, Bud Light Mango.
We were talking a little bit about making bongs and making things.
Sure.
Making pipes out of pineapples. What about checking out that gummy video by our boy
Oh,
Master
okay.
Bong? Is
Ooh.
that a reality or?
It is. Like, there's some tech issues happening back on the backside, but like I'm here on the front side, so I might be able to pull something up and make magic.
Front lines.
Yo, voice man in the sky.
Now, voice man can't do anything. His hands are useless back there.
He's dishatless.
Pop it up on the TV, man.
Nice one.
I'm gonna pop it up on the TV.
Pop it up.
If I can remember
Pop
where
it up,
you
pop
put
it
it.
Pop it up.
It
Pop
is
it up.
uncompleted projects export.
Hey,
Uncompleted.
Nice.
Zing! And this is the giant gummy bong we're gonna see?
Yeah, so right now we're about to debut this video for it's Master Bong building a pipe out of gummy. All right, so he made a medicated pipe out of a gummy. Stoner MacGyver, Master Bong 420, the original. Check him out right now. He's making a.
John, scoot back right here.
Yeah, let's
What is-
scoot back.
Oh, more this way.
They can see your head. There you go. Now you're fine.
All right, cool. So we're gonna debut this video right now. Master Bong making a medicated gummy pipe.
Woo!
Woo! What's going on, everybody? Master Bong coming to you guys for another.
What's up?
The server.
Put it on your desktop.
Oh, stand by.
We're getting there. We're wearing the same shirt. Hey!
Hey,
Come on!
I know that
Beautiful!
guy.
I know that shirt.
That's the
Shirty.
Slammin' Salmon.
Oh, cool. Look at all this stuff on your
my
your
desktop.
D-top. God
Yeah,
darn.
I know.
Are you looking for bad stuff?
Well, yeah, anything that's got a good name, really.
Yeah, there ain't nothing too crazy.
Mostly screenshots.
Screenshots. Lots of
A
screenshots.
lot of screenshots.
Yeah.
That's how you do
It's
your design work, huh?
Menstrual
Yeah.
cycle calendar? What's that?
Yeah, you know, you got to keep track.
Menstrual cycle.
They all start
calendar.
lining up and you get freaked out.
Yeah,
Turtle feeding schedule.
Turtle feeding schedule. Dude, I got a turtle right now laying eggs. I talked to Kenny.
Password to
Kenny's
the
providing me
bunker,
with a
what?
box. Like, I gotta like put my turtle in a box with some dirt tonight and shit. Like,
Well, we already learned
I have
dirt's
wild
healthy.
turtle things ahead of me.
What are you doing? You
Like,
making
no, this-
turtle omelets?
No, the turtle's like, yeah, we can eat the eggs on live tomorrow.
Ew.
What?
I could top the
Yeah.
steak with turtle eggs.
Teenage
Turtle
Mutant
eggs. Ninja
Ninja
eggs.
omelets.
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja
There's so
omelet.
much protein in
funny.
a ninja turtle egg.
Yeah, yeah.
So much.
Oh, guys.
Ninja.
All right,
wait.
so right now we're waiting on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
file to copy.
Right now,
Story
I thought I
of
could wait.
Dalton's
Welcome
life.
to my world, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all like doing this? This is what I do.
So
Copy and
this
files.
mango drink is tasty.
It's
It
great.
is really
Oh,
delicious.
It's so good. You guys
It
at
is
home
tasty.
got to go out and, you know, go into the nearest building you see, I guess, and just scream at them as loud as you can until they make one of these for you. If they say they don't know what you're talking about and they don't have the stuff, you know, see past those lies and just grip a little tighter.
Like, we need some mango infused THC syrup. They'll think you're crazy.
Dude, I like the, you know, the movie situations where they always try to signal, like, the cop that somebody's in the house, like, kidnapped. They always try to be like, yeah, everything's okay. I never think I could get away with it. I don't know. I don't know how I'd act. if the cops were-
Everything is
Yeah, they're like, everything is-
okay. Like,
Everything's good upstairs. Upstairs. Everything
upstairs, in the closet.
is in the closet. There's a lot.
Everything is 100%
Everything is fine.
okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing you need to worry about in the
Yeah.
upstairs bathroom.
If I've learned anything from horror movies, it's when you're really scared, don't look at a reflective surface. You ever notice that?
Oh, the mirrors.
Oh yeah, there's always it's halfway open in the bathroom, and then they go in and close it all the way. And whoa, there's
Yeah.
you know a little
That's
dead
always
Asian
a good
girl.
shot, though. It's a good shot.
Yeah, pale drowned Asian girls. We've decided is the scariest thing.
Okay, so we're gonna try this again. This is
Here's
Master
a
Bong.
segue into Master Bong's video.
Coming back to
Here's Master Bong making a medicated gummy pipe.
Woo! What's going on, everybody? Master Bong here, coming to you guys live and
right
direct
here.
for another fun-filled, packed adventure episode. And this time, we're at Magical Butter Studios. We're out here chillaxing with them
That's
and
the
getting
set.
down on some
Yeah.
most amazing MacGyveristic type of stuff. And on this video, what we're gonna do
meta.
is something so simplistic, and I cannot wait to share with you. So if you're ready to get down on a gummy pipe, a gummy pipe, a Magical Butter gummy pipe. They got flavors that we have so you can eat them, or you know what, you can make a pipe out of them. And we're gonna get down on making Magical Butter gummy pipe on this episode with you guys. So if you're ready to get going, I'm ready to get going.
Cool.
All right, guys, so
sick.
step one is popping your gummies out of your Magical Butter gummy tray, which would usually, you know, have the butter that you just got out of your Magical Butter machine and put into the tray so that it, you know, easy to dose. That's again, simple and easy. That's what the Magical Butter machine does for you. All right, so let's get the drill out. You gotta have an upward and a downward stiff, firm motion with a nice grasp. Over here. Bam, 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 bam. Maybe we'll do like this. Maybe we're always MacGyvering. Maybe we'll go like this. I was gonna use this for up there, but maybe we'll use a socket wrench. Oh, wee! I think we just made it even better. Yep, that's way better. You can smoke it straight off the top, which I'm sure everybody would talk mad-ish about. Or, you know, we have a nice glass bowl that you can... I like the glass. Let's try the glass. Last step is to simply pack your bowl. We're gonna give her a try. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Getting your MacGyver on every day and every way. Who knows what we'll be making next, but I know it'll be magical.
nice.
Excellent.
Master Bong ripped the
That's
pipe.
great.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Schatzberg.
Hell yeah.
Nice one, Shats.
Schatzberg edited the hell out of that.
Shout out
Good
to
job,
man.
Master Bong, the original stoner MacGyver. So right there, you guys saw him craft up a little pipe out of a gummy. What'd you think about that, John Jacobs?
That was pretty cool.
Would you smoke out of a gummy bear?
Totally, yeah, I'd try.
You'd try it?
Yeah, of course.
Try anything
The
once.
funny thing is after they smoked out of that thing, I'm pretty sure they cut it up and started to eat it.
We
Oh,
used it
totally.
for several days after.
Hell yeah.
Man, that pipe lasted. When I heard Chet's threw it away, I was almost disappointed.
Oh.
You're like, you cannot just throw away stuff from the set.
That was a set piece for life. Should have gone to the
could've
props
been.
department.
Yeah, that's good. You should have sprayed it with some sort of
Chet's was ordered to throw it away.
embalming fluid. Keep it around forever.
So at Master Bong
Pickle jar.
24/7, if you guys are looking to get a discount on a Magical Butter machine, you can use the promo code MB420, and that's for Master Bong MB420.
Master Bong 420. It saves you what?
30%.
30%.
30%?
What?
That's almost half.
So did we talk to my boy John? Maybe we could have him tell us a few jokes here. You got any jokes?
Let's tell you some jokes.
Here's a joke about
Already
putting comedians
laughing.
on the spot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I've been thinking about lately. I mean, not as much jokes as I'm just struggling with the idea of, greed and whether or not anything's actually naturally bad or if everything's just a part of nature and, balance. I mean, because what I keep thinking about is how rich do you got to be, these Fortune 500 CEOs, how rich do you got to be before you think, I want to change the laws? I want to lobby against it. If I didn't have to pay these Mexican children so much money, I could have another boat. You know what I mean? Like, how crazy rich do you have to be to justify that that's okay? But then the idea, too, is, well, if we're all made in God's image, is there some sort of internal divine gene that makes us believe we deserve full autonomy the same way God does? And then the idea, too, is rationalization is all just kind of a trick we're playing on nature to pretend that what we're doing isn't what it really is, because your gut feeling is always right. So for you to rationalize anything means you're trying to do some sort of loops to justify your behavior. But also, is there any reason to justify bad behavior? See, this isn't really funny yet.
This is
as
good
much
stuff.
As I'm
Yeah,
just
whoa.
You're deeper than I
because the idea
than I
is,
thought.
yeah, we're born in the land of equal opportunity, you know what I mean? But in reality, I mean equal opportunity to fuck over the next guy. Because capitalism, by definition, means everything can be capitalized on. You know what I mean? Like, you see how many emoji companies there are?
No, I didn't.
Emoji companies, you know what I mean?
Who design
So, yeah,
emojis?
it's just all capitalized based on, so it's like when anything can be capitalized, we're going to do the best we can to oppress people to make sure we can capitalize on everything they need. And the perfect deal is welfare, because the biggest money is in the essentials. Milk, eggs, most basic things we need is where the biggest money is, because everybody needs it. So welfare is basically the money going right back to those people who are giving it out. But the idea, too, is, everybody's morals can be bought at a certain point, which is the same way, senators are bought, and they go, well, they just support our agenda. He supports my agenda. That's why they're giving money. What's your agenda? For me to make money. You know what I mean? It's like, agenda, the idea with elections, too, is like, you pretty much start vague. Or no, you start specific, because you got to get a strong base, You go, I support women's right to abortion. You have a strong base. And then you get more general as it goes along. You go, I support women's rights. And you go, yeah. And then you go, I support all Americans' rights. People go, yeah. And then eventually you're just going, big titties and beer. Who wants it? And then you get voted in. And then everybody goes, hey, what happened to that big titties and beer you were talking about during the election? And you go, the Arabs took it. We got to go get them. Where are we going? I'll tell you on the way. Come on.
Come on.
So, yeah, basically we just hold hostage whatever the thing they promised was, so we'll do whatever they want.
Man.
And, there's a lot more there, too, and just the idea of equal opportunity. We all have the equal opportunity to work and make money, right? Everybody can climb the tree and get bananas, but as long as you're distracted, you're not making money. So the real only conspiracy is that rich people want to make more money. That's it. Rich people want more money, and the only way to do that is for them to continue working and to keep you distracted at all times so you're not working. So basically, they're climbing up the tree and getting more bananas, and we're looking at our iPhones and jerking off. Both of our hands are busy. We're not getting any bananas. And yeah, so there's, it's basically like a 25-minute thing in my brain that's going to happen one day, but there's a lot more to that. But
No, it's beautiful.
Thanks, man. There's a lot of
that was art.
So
Thanks, man. There's more stuff in there.
I saw
but
the fingers touch
I didn't,
God.
I didn't want to go too
Hey.
far deep, because I got to eventually sell something on a CD.
Did
I
you
don't wanna give it all away now.
So you spent 420 with us.
I did.
Here in the Magical Butter studio, and
Yeah.
you got to go home with the Magical Butter machine.
I didn't.
You
by
didn't?
the way, yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Oh, you got shorted.
I got shorted. I didn't get a machine.
So he's like, earlier told me, give him a machine. I was like, yeah, I think I already gave him one.
So we're gonna give John Jacobs a Magical
Please,
Butter machine.
I would love one.
I wanted to really hear your opinion on what you thought of it, but since you haven't even got to use it yet,
know.
I guess it's invalid.
I guess we'll have to come back another episode very soon, huh?
We want to make a macaroni and cheese recipe with you.
Yes.
And
then,
put the magical butter in.
Yes,
and
we'll
we'll
remix
sing the
song. Yeah, we'll sing the song. Yeah, because I mean, the chorus is "Put a little butter in me." It couldn't be more perfect.
Put a little magical butter.
Put a little.
You can add
Put
an
some
extra
magic
syllable.
butter in me, baby. Yeah.
Little syllable change.
And let me get hot and healthy for you. Yeah.
There we go.
Instead of sexy.
Dude,
Clean it up.
this could be your first sponsorship.
I'd love that. Yeah, man. We're all going in the right direction. You know, positive vibes, positive guys, positive thighs. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm one of those people, you know, speak it into existence. Energy's real.
Manifestation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the only thing we can prove is real is energy and time, really. Because everything's affected by time. Nothing's immune to it. And energy, you know, it doesn't go away. It goes somewhere. So, you know, it's the same way with rain. You know, it's like it gets recycled, it rains down, it comes back again. Energy, it goes.
Created or destroyed.
Exactly, can't be created or destroyed, but it can be harnessed into stars, maybe? I don't fucking know. But yeah,
Could power our iPhones.
yeah, because I love the science question. They always love to go, oh, yeah, guys, it's not real. The Big Bang started everything. Big Bang started it. And then we go, okay, what started the Big Bang? We don't know that. You go, oh, whoa, wow. So you know the Big Bang happened. You don't know why it happened. Yeah. Okay, so why is that not, why is it so crazy to believe that there's some sort of something that happened, at least, whether it's a collection of energy that's happened throughout the universe over time that comes together, or whether it's, you know, some sort of singular being, which, you know, some of the religions believe. But yeah, I see it as more of like a collection of all experiences that have ever happened. Whereas like we're all a part of a middle point, and we're all just different points away from that point, but we're still connected to that middle one thing. So yeah, it's like we're all experiencing the same thing through different perspectives. It's the idea of like quantum physics. We're all experiencing the same thing at the same time, but it's different. So how can we be here and be there at the same time? I'm here, you're there.
It's crazy.
Where are we?
We're spitting it out on the internet.
Yeah. Interwebs. Yeah, the internet is a perfect example of quantum physics because Google exists in the air right now, wherever you are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
and
Like,
the-
it doesn't
we're
matter.
here
It's in the
and
clouds.
there.
Yeah, Google's bouncing throughout our veins right now. And when you turn Wi-Fi on, Wi-Fi, kids. When the Wi-Fi blacks out, stay in your homes. That's the PSA we were working on earlier.
Yeah,
We're like
Wi-Fi.
beaming signals off satellites in space right now. Starting to
Yeah,
blow
we
my
really.
mind.
It started with radio waves, you know. And
Do you
I like,
think it's taken any of you with it?
Maybe.
Like, okay, so we got this tube we're feeding out, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do you think we're projecting anything, you know, on our viewers?
Well,
in
I like
life?
the.
So
I
listen
hope
to this.
So.
I
50-50.
heard back in the 80s they developed a system. This was before even Ataris and things, but they used to project a radio signal out on the radio, and then you would record the signal onto a cassette, and then that would be able to be played into a computer, and it would be a video game.
What?
And it would turn into a game based on the radio signal,
That's crazy.
the sound that's made.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
saw it on Reddit today.
That's super early on.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
like
Yeah.
if they could do that back
Right.
then, what's next?
Well, that's why I feel like teleportation is going to happen, and like, you know, light speed will happen, because anything we've dreamed so far we've been able to make happen. So it's like, as long as we keep, and we won't stop thinking about it. All sci-fi, we never stop thinking about transportation, not transportation, teleportation. Darn it, yeah.
Here's
So-
another really cool
Getting
thing.
places quicker.
yeah,
technology,
getting places faster,
uh,
convenience, yeah,
Yeah.
tech.
One of our customers that I spoke with, they're visually impaired, and they're helping us out to make it more of a friendly experience for people who can't see.
Sure.
By taking all of our literature, our owner's manual, our cookbook, all our recipes, and converting them into MP3 format. So if you're unable to read or you can't see, you'll be able to actually listen to our complete recipes and our owner's manual. And if you are visually impaired, it'll help you understand the process a lot better.
Sure,
Really cool.
definitely.
So really neat stuff.
Good.
And I was speaking with Dalton. We're going to start doing some collaborative work, recipes, but we'll also have them translated into sign language
Oh, wow.
for all our hearing impaired viewers.
That's great.
Yeah, so pretty cool stuff coming up for Magical Butter.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we've got anybody that that does signing, that'd be awesome for a Wednesday show that they're available or want to come in and we can highlight it and like almost like the president talking, like have the person in the bottom corner
Exactly.
signing out
Yeah.
everything you guys are saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah, no, man. Yeah, it's interesting, people with disabilities like vision and hearing, because, Yeah, man. When you're impaired like that, I grew up with Tourette's, and I have ADD still. But yeah, Tourette's is pretty severe. But yeah, when you're blind and you can't hear, you don't have the ego usually. You know, you're very humble because you have to be dependent on other people. You have to believe in the good of other people to help you out. And you know, it's definitely it's an interesting well, somebody put a famous comic, Godfrey, put it pretty well one day. This, I don't know why I think this is related, but he said there's no mentally handicapped people who are racist, which is an interesting concept. And it's almost like when you get to a certain point of comfort and when you have like a hierarchy and needs met, you have the convenience to be evil. You have the convenience to do wrong. It's like when you don't have that ability and you're forced to live a humble life, you are good. Like you have to be good. And it's you know, it's the same deal with the rappers getting a lot of money. It's the issue of, can you stay good when given the privilege to do evil? If you have the capability evil. That's why the government will do shit, because they have full they have full anonymity and protection. It's the idea of, would you push a button to kill somebody for $1 million and nobody will ever know? And they go, of course, let's never stop pushing it, ever and ever. So it's like, you know, the more privilege you have to do evil, the more susceptibility you have to do evil. But, you know, again, there's no founding point. Philosophy's like masturbating. We're not getting anywhere, but we're trying.
Well, I appreciate your insight and sharing that, because it's there is some truth to that. And I think back to the Dave Chappelle episode where the Clayton Bigsby,
yeah,
and he was a visually impaired man,
but
racist. He was African American, but he grew up thinking he was white and was raised as a white supremacist. And I mean, Dave Chappelle really hit a lot of interesting concepts there and really got you thinking. You know?
Oh yeah, I like stuff that makes sense. Yeah, Carlin, love Carlin. I love Greg Giraldo too. Love Bill Hicks. You know, all the guys that make you think, but also want to make you laugh. But because yeah, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, it just keeps coming back down to like, you know, socialism could work, communism should work, community's in the name. You know what I mean?
How do you feel about cults?
Bad.
You want to join a cult? Start one up?
Yeah, only if I'm the leader.
You want to start one up? I'll make
I'd
you
love
leader.
Yeah, you haven't finished your drink yet.
Yeah. Oh, weird.
Right.
Weird joke.
Enjoy your Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Something
Your cult aid. Just kidding. Those are poor taste.
Yeah. Welcome to Jonestown, everybody.
But it tastes so good. Take a sip of this Kool-Aid. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Magical Butter Radio Show. We're hanging out live right now in the Magical Butter Studios. I got my man Dirty Dalton and my boy John Jacob.
What's up, everybody?
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name.
Too.
The end. Yeah. His name is my name too. That's why I was so messed up that people would, you know, sing that song to me. Because I'm the only person who should be able to sing it.
Yeah.
His name is my name too.
Yeah,
if it was yours, I'd be singing it to you.
Yeah, you can't sing it. It's my song.
And it was it's a very scary song to hear too. Because the story is whenever we go out, the people always shout. Shouting's an aggressive
There goes John Jacob Jingle.
There he goes. Get him. Yeah.
La la la.
Yeah, it's a weird torment. The prophecy comes true. I'm a comic, yeah. It's all, and that's I was talking about. My name's John Jacobs. I'm from a town in Maryland called Chevy Chase.
Really?
Yeah.
You were meant to be.
Exactly. Yeah, my name's people go. Your name's John Jacobs from Chevy Chase. Go fuck yourself.
Your whole life's a joke.
My whole life's a joke.
You were named after a toilet and a ladder.
Yeah. No, it's
He's
funny.
like, like, that's not funny.
Is the town named after Chevy Chase?
Exactly. That's what everybody says. And they go, yeah,
It
they
has
started
to be,
20
right?
years ago. Yeah, it just came
No,
out.
the origin
height
of
his
the
fame.
town, there was a high-speed police chase involving two Chevys.
Two Chevys.
And
Built Ford Tough, yep.
they named it Chevy Chase ever since.
They were like, that was such an epic Chevy Chase. We got to name a
I'm
town
sure
after
Chevy
this.
Chase is probably an alias. He probably has a much longer last name.
Yeah, it's probably Reuben Goldberg Steinowitz.
Chaseberg.
Or something.
So
what does that mean?
live right now, shout out. We got hashtag Dirty
What's
D,
up?
hashtag John
What up,
Jacobs,
what up?
hashtag Chris W. These
So
people
funny.
are being very persistent in the comments. We're almost
What are
here
they saying?
to
Any good
420.
feedback? Has anybody said anything nice?
They're saying some stuff. They're like, that was good, honest, raw share from the guy in the salmon shirt. That's
Hey.
coming from DC Charles, and his
Thank you.
his insight's very respected. We
I
appreciate,
appreciate
you.
that.
So
This is my one soapbox today.
yeah,
We got viewers.
scared
I'm gonna
of the
make you
viewers.
view.
this is
I'll
the
show you the vision.
butter box, dog.
Hey, the line.
Everybody's getting weird dreams tonight.
Yeah, they can't legally hold your eyes shut, so they can just fill your vision with
They can't
emptiness.
tape them open and make you watch
No,
TV shows on loop.
Nope, but you want to. You want to.
Dane Garcia, we love you too. We love all of you at home, watching on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Show us some love in the comments. We want to hear what you guys got to say.
Say what's up.
John Jacobs is here. He's typing.
Miming, yeah. Am I playing piano or typing? I'm
Mimed
typing
out.
on my piano.
Making-
Future, yeah, combine. Are you tired of using a piano, then having to go to your keyboard and type things out? It's the keyboard piano. It's going to be a green screen sketch in 2 days.
It teaches you to play piano by typing real words.
Yeah, Mario teaches piano.
Typing.
As you type, it makes
It's
beautiful
like
music.
ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
Until you
Yeah.
spell something wrong.
That's why I love
And then
Guitar
it-
Hero, because it felt like you were playing those songs.
I love
like,
Guitar
yes.
Hero too.
Oh, dude, I spent so much time on Through the Fire and Flames on Expert trying to beat that. Because it took so long just to get through the intro of it, being able to hold down the top one and do this part. But yeah, I love Dragon Force. I love, because yeah, ADD, stuff like that. Dragon Force, super fast hair metal, where like, because you're visualizing the notes, it's mentally distracting enough where like, you know, can relax for a second. Even though it sounds so crazy, you know,
Yes.
it's so fast, but it's like, okay, I can follow this. Instead of thinking about, you know, my awful life.
Have you ever thought of picking up a real instrument, or is that out of your skill set?
I played piano when I was a little kid for a little bit, but I could never read music, so I would just have to play by memory. I'd have to watch his hands and then do it. And yeah, I don't know, just, yeah, reading music was too hard for me, but so I stopped that. But, you know, I got my album out. I got a musical album. I can sing somewhat, you know. I learned how to sing over the last 2 years.
I gotta tell you, you were harmonizing on that Macaroni track a little bit. There's like
Oh
some
yeah, man.
that
great
chorus
song.
has got some real.
Got some sauce on
Little
it.
high
the high
note.
notes. Yeah, I love the high notes in some of my songs.
I like
'cause it's
it.
really funny.
Can you give us one now, or is that too
It's
much?
just you and me and someone I don't know behind the glory hole. I didn't. Yeah, I kind of squeaked it. Yeah, squeaked it hard.
I
but,
like
yeah.
it. I like
Put
it.
a little butter in me, baby. Let me get hot and sexy for you. You know, some
It just
stuff like-
makes you want to
So
dance.
nice,
hot
yeah.
and sexy for you.
It makes me get hot and sexy. So we're gonna do some tracks.
People are
with-
gonna go boo.
No, we're gonna get John Jacobs in the studio here, busting some tracks. We're gonna make
Busting some rhymes.
a remix to the Macaroni song with some magical butter, and we're gonna make it really.
Just re-record a bunch of recipes with him just singing over it.
Yeah.
Add some salt and pepper to it.
Let's see if you can maybe help us sing something right here.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
have him sing the next news story.
Let's see. Here.
In the tune of Macaroni.
Let's see if we can have him sing about legal cannabis now.
Yeah, all of my
projected-
music was kind of like that, where it would just be a phrase in my head, and then because all my songs are a minute, so I just see some shit. Legal cannabis now projected to pump 80 bill in the U.S. economy by 2022, yo.
We're singing the
You
news.
can see it on my next album.
That might be a new. You're a news anchor, but you're also a singer,
singing.
and you bring the.
Yeah.
You're singing the news in a positive format.
Yeah. I think people would watch.
It's
They'd go,
really,
I can look at this for a little bit. Yeah. News is too boring. Yeah, it's always too boring and sad and slow. Yeah. Why does it feel like
Would you
everybody
s-
on the news talks like people you've never heard in real life? You know what I mean?
Have you ever seen those YouTube videos where they compile all the news stories from that day across the country, and it's all these anchors and local stations all over the nation, and they're all repeating the same exact words.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, "In later news, da 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 da," and then it's like, "In later news," and they
Sure.
all say the same. You
Sure.
know.
Yeah.
So
It
we-
might be a conspiracy. It
Yeah.
might be because writing is hard.
Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline.
But you know, consistency. But it'd be great to hear somebody present the news in a new style.
Yeah, didn't Jimmy Fallon kind of do that already with like slow jam the news or whatever?
Well, the SNL guys already kind of do it.
They do it.
They do that funny news thing.
But they don't do the singing news.
Yeah, the
The
singing
singing
news.
news.
Yeah, the singing news. Is
I
tough.
got the news blues.
Have you
Maybe
seen-
we could get Anna Kendrick
Yeah,
to do it.
yeah, right. Have you seen the Japanese stuff where it's a woman just doing the news and then guys come up and
Nuh-uh.
finish on her face?
No, that's not real.
I was like, whoa,
they call it news cocky.
news cocky.
It's in your face.
Hashtag it's in your face. Splat. Yeah. Hashtag news cocky, everybody. Trade patent pending. Okay, don't steal that.
He already
It's
got
already,
it.
it's already exists.
Shopify. The website's already there.
Yeah, it's already there.
It's a paid subscription program.
Yeah, well, subscription services are good. You guys have a subscription service for anything?
to everything.
Yeah, you guys should
Yeah.
have like a butter subscription service.
The butter box service.
We'll mail you some
Sticks
butter.
of butter.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
We'll figure something out. but-
Yeah. Well.
We'll mail you, like on Friday we have to clean out the fridges.
Yeah. You know, the leftovers.
That's a terrible idea.
Magical leftovers. Yeah, you just get letters. My kid died. Well,
People are looking for real news, laugh out loud, new style news. They're loving it. They're loving it.
yeah, you like the reading.
It's
the
a good
news.
concept. It's a
Yeah,
good concept.
yeah, we need more entertaining news. The guys juggling like fire shit.
Because green screen news ain't happening.
Yeah.
We gotta get
And in
rid of
other
green
news
screens.
today, the guys.
I liked juggling Rick on Rick and Morty. He's like, first you gotta. He's like juggling balls. You had to see it.
Yeah,
Rick and
Morty's
Morty?
great, obviously. Yeah, you gave me a sticker last time I was here for Rick and Morty.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, what's all the characters, all the ants on your eyes. My personal space. There's me. Stay out of my personal. In fact, I don't even want skin on my personal space. Rips his skin off.
Rips his whole
what
body
an
apart.
asshole. Yeah, so good.
We spent
Yeah,
some hours on
cartoons
that
are cool,
shit.
kids.
Cartoons are
Watch
cool.
Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, it's 420. Speaking of
Hey,
cool,
whoa!
happy 420 on the East Coast.
Happy birthday, Jesus!
Happy birthday, Chris.
Jesus is born every day, every moment in my heart, and yours too, folks.
Are you gonna
Donate. Put $20 in an
Are you trying to
envelope
buy
right
a
now
private plane?
And pray. Yeah, exactly.
Be like, preacher shouldn't fly
I
on
love
regular
that.
planes.
The
I gotta
sinners.
fly on a private
There's
plane.
too many demons on the normal planes.
I can't stand up and touch the
Folks.
Lord in the sky unless I'm on a private plane.
Yeah. If you give me your blessing today, that blessing will come back to you even bigger.
10 times fold.
Yeah.
10
I had a
times.
girl who was born without a pelvis. She sent us $20. Then, you know, cut to something else.
Cut to the next
Hard cut to
and
the
to B-roll.
yeah. Hard cut to the good stuff.
gbomb.com.
Bomb.
What's up?
Happy
G-Bomb?
420.
The first time I'm
What's
meeting him.
happening?
How you doing, man?
Happy 420,
Hey,
everyone.
happy 420.
Bring it on
Get
in.
in here.
How was the radio show?
Good,
It's
man.
good. It's
going
good.
great.
Winding it up
Some
here.
of the best stuff we've ever heard.
My man G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crushed it. That good, huh?
Oh yeah, it's still going on.
I might be up too high for this
Yeah,
one.
get
Oh,
in here.
Normally, I can't be at a camera because I'm just not tall enough.
Oh sure.
But I'll duck down, finish her out with you.
There we go.
Cool, man.
Boom.
So we did a live call with Wing King, my boy Brian Peace out there in Vegas.
Brian, great seeing you out there in Vegas. You crushed it. What do you got there?
This is some infused mango syrup here, THC
Mm-hmm.
infused. We poured up some club soda and mango.
That's why you
infused-
have the goggles on to protect your eyes.
It's the Kingling.
Right? That makes perfect sense.
I didn't want to stab it with a straw or anything.
That makes perfect
right.
sense.
So yeah, hanging out. And now we got John Jacobs
I'm
here.
John.
I feel like we met once before, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Jeremy Piven's house.
What'd you have for lunch, Garen?
I just left Chipotle.
You got some guacamole on your
Guacked
lip there,
up.
my bud.
I'm saving it. Look, guys, I got guac on my lip, yo. You guys should eat guacamole. It's a good fat.
It's
It is.
actually really good.
fats. Yeah.
Avocados. I like putting them on sandwiches. And...
Dude, my avocado.
Thanks for the point out.
Well, I'm your friend.
It's Hollywood, baby.
No, it's good. I know. I'm not saying in a bad way. Like, thank you. I mean, and I'm glad everybody watching got to see my
What's up, everybody? Glasgow.
guac.
Scotland.
Shout out
what's
to New
good?
Zealand. If
Yeah.
you guys got avocados down there, let us know. We love them.
You guys like to
Well.
wear the sauce, and your birthdays are around the same time.
I mean,
like,
so is this like
Chris
a
is
cough syrup
guilty.
that you chug, or what's the
I
deal
think
with
you're
it?
supposed to drink the rest
So
of that.
the whole bottle was 500 milligrams. You wouldn't want to chug that much there. That's probably about 200 milligrams left, I'd say.
Nah, go for it.
Depends
man.
how cool you are.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not trying to be that cool.
Depends how many views we want.
Yeah. I mean,
Send
we
your
could
bits in
easily
via
recruit
Twitch.
someone on this one. So I still have to do.
Stuff.
Yeah, like I gotta be highly functioning the rest of the day.
Yeah, highly functioning.
Highly
Gazoingy.
highly functioning. So what else did we cover today?
We covered so people are still making homemade bongs. The study came out in Forbes.
Like the apple bong, or more like the water gravity bong, or what? All of the above. Check.
Organic matter, recycled items, yeah, all across the board.
I hit an apple bong this weekend at the High Times Cannabis Cup.
Oh, I bet you know who it was.
Oh, my
Don't
man.
tell nobody.
Yeah, he always stays with one of them.
Don't tell nobody.
I know our High Times guy.
Cool. So we talked a little bit about that. We debuted the video of our boy Master Bong and showed everybody at home how he created a smokable pipe out of a gummy bear there, the magical butter stick.
I saw that. Now, I don't know if I would smoke out of that.
The gummy thing?
The gummy bomb. But it's cool. Like, it's got magical butter
Why, you
on
think
it.
it'd feel too weird, like holding a gummy thing or something?
Yeah. It's just, it's
weird.
It's a weird
floppy.
one.
Yeah, you don't want to burn the sugars and things. There's like all kinds of
Right.
weird.
I like the apple one's kind of cool. What else? I mean,
pears are real popular.
and now who's done the and this is the worst one you can make, right? Don't make this one, guys.
The
It's
beer
bad.
can.
The beer can.
That's
Yeah, we were
dog.
talking about that.
It's so bad.
You know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You can't
Aluminum,
heat
baby.
Aluminum.
Yeah,
painted
gives you a
aluminum.
little kick.
It's an emergency type situation. You have to improvise when you're in,
Right.
in
Exactly.
an emergency.
So I
Gun
think
to your head.
The one
somebody's-
messaging that we should say, like that goes along with it, is everything in life has a cost. And as I've gotten more involved in public health, I've realized it. But when we make these decisions, we have to think about the long-term cost of that we put on our body. And
Sure.
so please don't smoke out of a tin can.
No.
It's not good.
Unless you want to get high.
Not good.
No, it's still not good. It's still not good. You got to stay away.
Of course, no, of course.
Because like that, see, the problem is like you get high, but what is the cost down the road for that geting it? So
Well,
one afternoon,
who
you
wants
had
to
fun
think
for
about
2
their
hours.
future? Nobody wants to think
I
about
don't know,
down
man.
there.
Like I guess I'm gonna be 41 next week.
Sure.
So like I start to think about the future a little more now
Yeah.
than I did when.
Well,
I
that's
was,
the idea.
I was
Well,
younger.
that's the eternal struggle. Adults have always been trying to force children to think about the future, and they don't want to do that.
But like it's common sense now.
Yeah, but I want to have unprotected sex now.
Who doesn't?
Exactly.
Garen, we witnessed something pretty awesome this weekend, and you're talking about it's not a good idea to smoke out of a beer can, and as we start to try to perfect the methods of consumption, smoking with a lighter is probably not a good idea with the fuel. We saw a guy this weekend utilizing the sun and
No
a
way.
magnifying glass, taking solar hits, and
That's
I
amazing.
gotta think that that's probably a more healthier alternative than using fuel
Totally.
from a
Gas.
lighter, right?
Yeah, than using gas.
Solar hits.
Solar hits,
What a
dude.
phrase.
There's a few pipes and bongs that are
Made just
with,
for that.
well, like we've had some of those through the years. A few
For-
of them
They're made
don't
hot.
work quite as well as others, but
They're pretty cool.
so they
That's
have
amazing.
there's a company specifically that makes a bowl, right, with that
Like an antenna and the magnifying glass on
with an
it.
antenna
That's
and a little magnifying
awesome.
glass on it.
That's great.
It's pretty neat. We've used, well, allegedly
Yeah.
used them quite a few times. But the bong in the grass, that was a fun one, huh?
Bong
Really
in the
cool.
grass. What's
Like
up?
the guy was, it was cool to watch too because it was, he had good distance on it.
Yeah, he was really because like magnifying glasses are cool, but it's all about getting that pinpoint
Oh, yeah.
of
Getting
the ray of light to get the hottest point, and he had it all.
You know what it reminds me of? Like when you're driving down the road and the face on your watch gets that sun glare and like you can make
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
like you can make a disco ball all throughout
Totally.
your headliner.
Yeah.
Right, like that's kind of that.
Yeah. So we should be harnessing that more. That's why solar's cool, but how am I going to exploit people off of that?
Really interesting. I had an interesting call today about a new power company that's regenerative power, and once you get it started, the magnets last forever.
Really?
So I'm gonna go check it out here probably next week. But really,
So you're going to be
excited.
killed soon then?
No, I mean, like,
Perpetual motion.
Yeah, they're going to go.
It's weird that that's everybody's
Yeah, they go.
go-to, right?
When there's something-
when I got involved in public health and we started to do some disruptive stuff and
Yeah.
started to tell people, hey, look, this is the future of public health and where
Yeah.
it's going. That's the
People
response.
go,
Oh,
they're
you're
gonna
get
kill you.
killed,
Yeah.
right? And you start to work on innovative things in energy, or right, and, oh, you're gonna get killed. You work on innovative things in finance, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah.
I almost feel like that's built into our own
Definitely.
vocabulary to keep people from doing excellence.
Right,
But it's not.
yeah.
I don't see that as a real threat.
Yeah, well, that's the idea.
Like,
that
I
the
don't think they really kill people.
Yeah,
like
what's
that.
the idea that the Illuminati's fake? because the people who are actually doing evil things are people we know who are right in front of us.
I mean, I can't say that the Illuminati's fake, right? Like, I think the Illuminati's real. I just don't think that the Illuminati kills people like they're perpetuated to do.
Right. Well,
Like, I don't know.
You don't
Everybody's
think-
got their own.
yeah, it just seems to be either they buy your patent and you let them do that, or, something bad
I think
happens.
that's like a conspiracy theory. I think most of the people that would be like Illuminati level are incredible business people who see opportunity, and they would probably be like, let's
Sure.
make this happen, right? Like,
Yeah.
'cause to hold stuff back in a decentralized world that we live in today probably doesn't get it done.
Well,
That's just my thought.
yeah,
I'm probably
sure.
wrong.
None of us know.
Yeah, that's the beauty of
We'll
life.
figure it out
right?
one day.
But don't let people saying you're gonna die hold you back. Just go do
Yes.
crazy shit.
Yeah, that was just
Yes,
a riff.
because we're all gonna die.
I don't think
one
he's
day.
gonna
Yeah.
die.
So you got to live it up to the maximum.
Yeah.
You got Master Bong ripping here on the.
Innovate.
We debuted it up here a little while ago. This was Master Bong on the same set, so it was Matt and we were watching the TV that he's standing in front of. We watched his video on.
Yep.
But,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah, that was Master Bong making the gummy pipe he was in the studio a couple weeks
Oh,
ago.
that's the homemade gummy pipe.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys try it?
I did the day that he made it, when it was still fresh.
How did it hit?
It was pretty good. Pretty
Standard?
Surprisingly
Yeah.
well.
There
Like,
you
'cause
go.
you would expect that to go terribly wrong. Like, you're
Yeah.
not expecting that to go well.
I think the
How do you guys core out the mold?
He used a drill
Drill
bit,
bit?
and then he came through with a large turkey baster, which is a syringe with a hole through it.
And then
Right.
scissors. He kind of put scissors in.
Yeah.
in
Was
there
it
and
more
tried to
effort than you
space it
thought
out.
to clear the?
It looked like it was a little bit of effort, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to
There's-
keep that channel.
that.
open.
It wants to close.
It's gummy, right?
It's gummy.
It's
Once
it
kind
is-
of like fix a flat. It
Right,
like
right.
seals itself.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you do it?
You got a good one?
Here's the trick to that.
Yeah.
What you do is you take a straw as you're doing it, right? And then you maybe pull
Let-
the straw out of it.
Like when you're molding it, when you're
And
molding
maybe a straw with wax
Oh.
paper,
Oh.
right?
Right,
a
right.
silicone straw, even.
So that
They
it's
make
the
those
whole
silicone straws.
straw.
You could
The
pull
hole
right
is
out.
molded
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah.
Then
yeah.
you solved your own problem.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That's similar to you've seen these ice bongs they make, and it's a silicone mold they sell. You fill it up with water, but before you freeze it, you make sure
Put
you
the stem in.
have the plug and the stem and everything so that those spaces are open, once
And-
it's frozen.
Right.
It's actually a neat product and it works pretty well.
Yeah.
So why would people want an ice bong?
Well, because
Why wouldn't you want to?
Just for
smoke
fun,
is
I guess?
hot, so if you
because it's
can
wet.
Cool it.
It's
if you
gonna
can-
drip.
Yeah, but you're gonna be the coolest person at the party, and if
Yeah.
somebody, how
Yeah, you're passing that around.
many bongs have you broken in your life?
Yeah, none so far.
How is that even
Actually,
possible?
maybe. Well, I blame it on them. They knocked it over. I didn't touch it.
Damn cat.
Yeah, those fucking.
That I don't have.
Yeah. But yeah, slippery. Yeah. Wet one. That seems interesting.
It is a little challenging because it melts as you smoke
It'd be
out
cool.
of it, but
It'd be cool to see the liquid inside it. You put in like some red liquid. You're smoking.
and
so you
it
can see
builds up.
Yeah, you can see it's clear.
You get to smoke it in the pool.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice pool
Yeah.
bong.
They work.
People
pretty
come, you
good.
hide it, you
They-
just hold it underwater.
they do
What are you
work
talking
pretty,
We also debuted one of John Jacob's music videos. He's got a song out.
I have a comedy music album out. Right now.
Oh, awesome.
40 tracks. And I have
One
9 music
song-
videos up right now.
One song's about macaroni, and
Yes.
it involves putting butter into the pasta.
Whole course is put
and,
a little butter in me.
We're talking about doing a little Magical Butter remix of the
Yeah,
song.
we
maybe.
probably should do a little
Mash up.
and be. There's the two comedy albums that I always think of was
Adam
Jerky
Sandler, right?
Boys.
Oh, Jerky
Okay.
Boys.
and Adam
Sure.
Sandler.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
like the two biggest
Yeah.
in my that existed in my world.
Jerky Boys was great.
Oh, good.
We're kind of like
I-
Tenacious D, some stuff. And yeah, like a mix of Tenacious D, Bo Burnham, Tim Minchin's kind of, yeah, some thinky songs in there. Got some political songs.
Now, can you sing?
Kinda, yeah.
Here, let's.
I mean, like
here, let's
freestyle or
let's show him a little something. What he
Yeah,
we
make
came
me
up with
read
a
a-
new concept.
Here,
for the
maybe
news.
hit that.
Give me a new one. Let's see yeah, we were gonna do Sing the News and just look at a headline.
I like that. So we're gonna
Yeah.
sing the news right now.
Let's see a headline.
He's also a news anchor.
Can you 3D print marijuana? Having a 3D printer available to create a pharmaceutical drugs on demand. On the other hand, is not only a big step towards a reality bent to Star Trek, but could be immense value to flow. I can't read. Reading's tough
That's
for
pretty
me.
good. I think,
He's good.
I mean,
That's
I
fire.
think that's hard to do. I
It's
think
hard.
we should all take a little crack at it.
All right, let's see what
Yeah,
G's
sure,
got.
yeah.
The FDA approved the first 3D printed drug in 2015. More recently, researchers at the University of Glasgow School of Chemistry published a paper in which they, I mean, it's hard.
It's hard.
That's tough.
It's tough. It's
That's
tough.
tough.
Now, I want to different. Like I took the most difficult sentence in the world. Of course, I picked one that had
Right,
FDA,
right. Yeah.
Glasgow School of Chemistry.
Chemistry. Yeah.
Hang on,
That's
I'm
an
gonna
easy
take
one to
another
say.
crack at this. Active components of compound, like drugs or complex molecules. Examples of complex molecules include amino acids. You need a little beat.
Yeah,
in the
this is
background.
right when people tune in. They're going, what is going on?
What am I watching?
Yeah,
What
great,
is
but
happening?
Hang on, we're gonna keep this going with Dalton here for one.
Dalton's
Oh,
got
man.
one.
Let's see
You
how
got
bad
one.
Dalton is.
Yeah.
He's a singer.
If most every drug can be created from just a few raw materials with the addition of code, then printing vaccines on demand is viable.
Hey!
Oh!
That was nice.
solid.
That
That
was
was
nice.
solid. Read the news isn't bad.
Read the news.
It's much more complicated to create a complex molecule like a plant cell, and even less assured that a plant cell with hundreds of constituents.
Oh, constituents. That's great.
You know what it is? Reading the news gets you if you get like Glasgow or
Yeah.
constituents.
Any
hard.
technical stuff.
And then you can look like an absolute rock star if you get to end on viable.
A good, yeah. A good.
No, it matched like materials and viable.
viable,
It's like those
perfect.
rhyme. Like, I can
Already
run with
rhymes.
it.
That's good.
Bringing y'all the musical news right now live. This is the Magical Butter Podcast, so it's only appropriate that we pepper in a couple little jingles here and there, right?
Oh, yeah.
And
Little
John
jingles.
Jacob Jingleheimer.
Yeah, I have jingle in my name. I didn't even realize it.
It was meant to be. He's
Oh,
from
man.
Chevy Chase.
From Chevy Chase, Maryland.
You look a little like Chevy Chase. And I'm sure you've heard that a gazillion
I've never heard I look like Chevy Chase.
never heard
actually.
Really? Pull up a
Yeah.
picture of Chevy Chase.
He doesn't really look like Chevy Chase.
It's
Look
too
at Chevy
sly.
Chase like
Maybe.
early days. Like give me Chevy Chase in his late 20s.
I get like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, Napoleon Dynamite. So I had a
I saw
homeless.
you tagged in an English
Yeah, you
photo
saw
the
that?
other day.
Yeah, I looked like this guy's wife.
Yeah, you
okay,
kinda
a
did.
little bit, yeah.
You got it.
That's pretty
Maybe
good.
Kind of a little bit.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
it.
That's good. Sure, I could be Chevy Chase.
Like you're spitting image of him. Like
I mean, come
That's-
on.
There we
that's
go.
what you're gonna grow up to
Yeah,
look
that's
like.
the one. Yeah. I hope.
This is you with the weekend up.
Yeah, shirt off.
Oh, dude,
You guys want to see, huh?
and then you read and then you sing.
Yeah,
the
I
news
sing the news
with your
naked.
shirt off.
I
Yeah,
just
it's-
hold this glass in front of my junk as an advertisement. Keep your eyes down here, folks, at the Mango Mix.
Cool.
Oh, our ratings really went down. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, our numbers are
They're coming up.
plummeting over
The
here.
numbers are skyrocketing,
Once
folks.
we went to the mango cocksock,
Yeah.
it all went down.
Yeah.
All right, so Garen, you're here live with us. I know you want to do a giveaway. It's only appropriate. What do you say?
I say every day is a giveaway.
Every day.
Every day is a giveaway.
Every day is a
Let's give away
holiday.
machines,
Life
so it's
is a long
meaningful. We're
giveaway.
gonna give away a $175 Magical Butter machine.
Boom.
Boom.
Nice.
That's
Alright,
right.
Hashtag MB loves me. Because we do love you.
Hashtag MB loves me. You heard it here first for a chance to win the Magical Butter Machine. We'll pick the winners in the next 24 hours in the comments section below. So you look out for that, guys. Man, Garen, that's pretty generous of you to just...
Yeah. I can't sit there any longer. My knees are starting to break.
Hey,
I
hey,
gotta
guys.
tell you, I gotta tell you one exciting fact that I found out today. A statistic: we officially give away more Magical Butter machines than we receive back as damages. Like our numbers are so low when it comes to warranties. You have a 1-year warranty when you purchase the machine. Those returns are so
That
low.
is awesome, man.
We've given away more Magical Butter machines live on Facebook and in contests and things than we've actually received back. So
That is a wonderful
I think that's a
thing.
great stat.
And I, with that, I loved hearing that, and just learning of it now. But together we win. That's what we built this company on a very simple premise, and that was we're going to help people and give them more than we ever take. And whether we're selling you a product or giving you a product, we always feel that the value is more, and it's an exchange, right? We appreciate the exchange. It's about we want to deliver value into your life. So thank you guys for allowing us to come into your living rooms and bring you value, and more importantly, to get involved in your kitchen and inspire your goodness. I gotta go.
Thank you, Garen. Thank you, Garen. Give it up for Garen Angel, founder and inventor of MagicalButter.com.
Whoa.
We appreciate him.
I didn't know I was sitting here with the king.
You're like,
What?
Without him, we wouldn't be here. You wouldn't
Jeez.
be here with
Oh,
us,
no.
John Jacobs.
It was an honor.
We're thrilled to have you back here in the kitchen and
Yeah,
maybe
thanks for having me
do a little
again.
remix, macaroni
Oh, I'd
and
love to
cheese.
come back in the kitchen. Yeah, film another music video. I got plenty of songs that still need videos, and you guys got a lot of great scenery in here.
I think you're a fan of the Foley work because I heard some epic sound effects of the macaroni sloshing. And,
Sure, yeah.
Dalton's really into the Foley work too. So you
What's
guys
that?
can.
Yeah, it's nice to
What's
get
Foley
Foley
work?
art
Just
is like where you
recording
make sound, recording
sounds.
sound.
Okay.
Afterwards. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I think we can slosh and mosh and some mac and cheese there.
Yeah, definitely.
Give that
Please.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those noises.
So hashtag MB loves me for a chance to win the Magical Butter Machine. Man, I gotta get going. We got stuff to do. We got a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow, Dalton?
Tomorrow, wow, we got a big show planned for tomorrow. We're doing Cafe MB. It's
Magical
the Magical Butter
Variety
Show.
Show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We
and
got
it's
chefs in the
a
house.
huge variety.
It looks like
tomorrow.
this mango syrup is hitting you.
Oh yeah, I feel it. Yeah.
It is wiping you
Yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So that's cool to see. Look at Dalton's eyelids right now. If you fast forward to the beginning of the video, they probably look a little different than they do now.
Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow.
I
We're
got
gonna
scared
have
a couple times.
cooks in the kitchen. We got Chef Renee. We also have Lola Granola doing some vegetarian work with us. We're going to have customer service Kenny hitting you with the FAQs, the frequently asked questions. We'll have our main man, Austin, the growing gnome, hitting you with some grow tips and utilizing the Magical Butter Machine in your garden. We'll have Mr. Iram coming through with some marketing and highlighting some of Magical Butter's latest accomplishments. And I'll be joining you making some delicious cinnamon butter with my boy Dirty D. You're going to be slaying it up, cooking some dirty
Yeah, we're
steaks.
cooking up some dirty steaks.
Dirty steaks.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Y'all are going to like that one.
So
I got
it's going to
some
be
fat
all hands
topics,
on
some
deck.
meat news.
Oh, hell yeah.
Variety
Yeah.
show complete with giveaways. We may even try to wheel and deal. Get my man John Jacobs in here tomorrow for a little comedy bit.
Maybe.
Got to see if he's available. You guys, thank you so much for watching the Magical Butter Radio Show. Signing out, my name's Chris Whitener.
I'm John Jacobs. Thank you guys. Summer at Southside on Spotify, iTunes, or summeratSouthside.com. Listen to the whole album for free. TampaNewsForce.com.
Where else can they find you on Twitter?
At Maybach Diamonds, Instagram, Twitter. Like the car, like the hardest stone. You know, you get it.
Maybach Diamonds.
Yeah, but yeah, come check me out. A lot of good content. Fights, sexual stuff.
Funny.
Everything you want.
Hilarious.
Music, videos, news. It's craziness.
Romance.
Bromance.
Only,
Thromance.
only bromance.
Bro dance.
Dirty
Gotta-
D.
See y'all tomorrow.
Peace out, guys. Thank you so much.
I love you!